Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
And you're watching the Samwell B12 experience.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome in. It's a beautiful day for baseball in Detroit, and it's the Jays and the Tigers going head to head. It's Friday night, and it's time for some ball. So welcome in, everybody. EC3, good to see you. Annie, hello there. Welcome in. Yo, mom is cool. Good to see you. Welcome in. Joshua, hello there. Charlie, hello. Hobson, Hopetown. Wow, I don't know where that came from. Hopetown, welcome in. How's it going? Bon, you enjoy the game as well. AAU, good to see you, buddy. And again, welcome in, everyone. We're going to have some fun tonight. It's going to be a great evening. As we said, the Jays are coming off of a sweep of the White Sox, which is something they desperately needed. They've kind of turned things around. Forrest, what's going on? Welcome in. And not only are the Jays coming off the sweep, but it's a big night tonight for Blue Jay fans. Alex Manoah is back. That's right. After Manoah was sent down after a very, very rocky start, he is making his return to the lineup tonight and getting the ball on the mound. So we're going to be in nice to see Manoah return, and hopefully he can do a good job. For the Blue Jays, who we're going to see, it's Manoah, as we said, and we got Springer leading off, followed by Bichette, Belt, Guerrero Jr., Chapman, Merrifield, Varsho, Jansen in catching today, and Kiermaier. For the Tigers, it's Faedo. He's getting the ball today. We got, I can't even read this, it's so small. Let me make it bigger. Wow, the eyes are bad. McKinstry, we got Tolkson, Viering, Carpenter, Baz, Batto, Cabrera, Ibanez, and Rogers gonna round out the lineup. Oh man, you know your eyes are bad when you really got to make it bigger. Gosh, that's not a good sign. But we're gonna have some fun tonight. If this is your first time joining us here, we go the entire game. We bring you the play-by-play, and you're earning points just by being here. You can check your points at any time by keying in !points in the chat, and that will tell you how many points you have. And then you'll see over the course of the evening, there's a bunch of redeems where you can redeem your points and bring up various graphics onto the screen. Morgan, hello there. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope everyone had a fantastic week, and what a better way to end it off with some baseball. Of course, the All-Star game just around the corner, and as we look towards the All-Star game, we have to do a review of where things are sitting, where our teams are. Right now in the Central, the Tigers sitting in that third spot in the Central, 38-48. The Blue Jays are now tied with the Yankees for the third spot in the East Division. Their record 48-40. So again, the Jays in a real tough division, but those wins lately have helped them get back up, tying things up with the Yankees, and they are hoping to make that skip over top of them and move firmly into third place all by themselves. Now, the problem in the with the American League and with what's going on, even though the Jays have an incredible record, they are sitting outside of the wild card right now. So the Yankees have that last wild card position. The Jays just outside because the Yankees right now have that tiebreaker with Toronto. So Toronto needs to get over top of the Yankees to move into that last wild card spot. Of course, Houston's sitting just above them with 49 wins and 39 losses. Baltimore at 51-35. So all of those are within reach. The Tigers, with their record of 38-48, are down 9th in the wild card standing. So ways to go for the Tigers to get back up and in there. Hayden, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. So we're going to be talking Jays. We're going to be looking at the standings. Of course, we're going to be talking about how these guys are doing all evening long as we're getting ready for the first pitch, which is going to be coming up momentarily. Of course, with Friday Night Baseball comes a lot of our shenanigans. So part of what you get with those points and your redeems is the opportunity to try and throw pies in my face. You get to control the host. If you have enough points, you can freeze the host. You can redeem a wave where we all have to get up and do the wave. So lots of fun things you can do to play along. Davey boy, how's it going? 3 runs in 5 innings will be okay for Alec as long as the Blue Jays hitters do their job. Let's see if they do. Now the question I have for you as we get going, the over-under today, 4 strikeouts for Manoah, 4.5. Do you think he gets over 4.5 strikeouts today? Means at least 5. Do we see Manoah getting at least 5 strikeouts today? You can't see me. 5 strikeouts. What do you think? Yes or no? We will see. So kicking it off for the Blue Jays as they are coming up, we're going to see Springer, Bichette, and Brendan Belt leading the way here in the top of the first inning as this is just getting started. We're going to switch it over to our game screen in preparation for that first pitch. And we're going to move a couple of things around here to get everything in order. Oh, I love when the ads pop up and they move everything around. We're going to give this a little refresh and a reset, and then we will be good to go. We will be bringing you pitch by pitch coverage of this game today. So now the graphics are a little ahead of the actual broadcast we getting. So sometimes they won't jive, but it will kind of catch up. So we can see the first 2 pitches coming in. We're actually about to see the first pitch on the broadcast right now. And we know that's in there with a strike to Springer. First pitch right at 6:40 p.m. Eastern time. So right on time, this game is kicking off. Springer, he's been up and down all season, swinging at the second pitch, and therefore a strike. He's 0-2 in the hole real quick. Springer's had a bunch of game-opening home runs, which is nice, putting him second now all time. Here's the 0-2 to Springer coming in. Up high, he's going to hit that one into shallow right field. The second baseman even is over to make that catch, and that is out of there. Pirates or Phillies, Pirates or Phillies, Pirates or Phillies. Let's go Pirates. Let's go Pirates. It's always a tough choice. They're pretty close. Well, Pirates 40 and 47, the Phillies 47 and 39. So the Phillies are the better team. Let's go with the Pirates tonight for you. Here's the pitch right in there as a strike. First pitch into Bichette gets called strike. Bichette is now up to 320. He's been on fire lately, getting hits galore, swinging at a pitch way outside, and again, an 0-2 count. Bichette has looked a little slow for the last little while, but this week he woke up and was really on fire. Here's a pitch high. That's going to be fouled back again in there at about 92 miles an hour. The four-seamer high just over outside of the strike zone, but he gets Bo swinging. First Faedo 1-3. Oh, thank you, David Boy, bringing in the extra stats. I love it. The color man. Down low, Bo goes to swing. Does he hold back? No, he doesn't. He goes around. He's down on strikes. So 2 up, 2 down, just like that. It's going to bring Brandon Belt to the plate. Brandon Belt, he's been okay. He's up around 255 now. Again, very streaky. Faedo coming in with a beautiful pitch. Up high again in the strike zone, this time in 93 miles an hour. Brandon Belt is going to lean off that one. Doesn't catch himself swinging. Belt with 6 home runs, 20 RBIs so far in 59 games this season. Pitch coming in. He's going to foul that one back. So really good momentum here. Good rhythm. Faedo's in early. Very important to see how these pitchers kind of get off and get into these rhythms. Here's the pitch to Belt. He's going to sky this one up. This should be in play. It's drifting foul, drifting to the net, and yes, it just goes over the net, off the top of the bullpen, actually, over the dugout. Over the dugout. Yesterday, they were very good. Yeah, Annie, they played great yesterday. It was really nice to see. Because a couple streams we've done this year, it's almost been hard to watch. So hopefully that is not going to be the case so far tonight. Here's Faedo. He's going to deliver in way outside. 87 miles an hour. Got away from him there on the changeup. 2-2. The count now to Belt. 2 outs. He's hanging in there, trying to put something in play. Wants to get it going. Here's the pitch coming in. He's going to swing and a miss. Strike out. So just like that, it's 3 up, 3 down. The Jays, not a good start to this game. And we're going to see what the Tigers do when they come up in the bottom of the first inning with McKinsey, Torkson, and Viering. So a tough start here to the Jays after such a great outing against the White Sox. We were hoping to see it continue, but this is going to be a long game. Don't forget as well, the Jays ended up playing a doubleheader yesterday. The game 2 nights ago was rained out. So yesterday, if you were around and able to watch, they had a doubleheader. Some good ball. They looked well. They were running well. They were hitting well. The first game came right down to the end of the game. Extras, they were able to get it done. So nice to see the Jays with a little hitting display the other day. Now they got to turn around and do it again here today. They got to keep that momentum rolling. It's one thing we realized watching the Sox, watching against Texas, the Jays just really struggled. When they got that momentum, they couldn't capitalize on it. And they couple bad outs, a couple base running errors. Actually, we've seen a lot of base running errors. And it's the mindless plays like that really take them out of the game. So we'll see if they can turn it around, see how they get in the field, and how they're going to back up Manoah. Now, coming up Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, is the Home Run Derby. So if you're an All-Star fan, if you like watching the skills in the All-Star game for Major League Baseball, Monday is the Home Run Derby, and that's always fun to watch. Always exciting. I get a big kick out of the Home Run Derby, something I like to have on every year as we go. Again, thank you for being here. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit that like button. It helps us a lot. And of course, hit that subscribe as well. Iran, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you. I am fantastic. Hope you're doing well. And here is Alec Manoah. Manoah did not have a good start to this year, coming in with a 6.06 ERA. And here's the first pitch, high 92 miles an hour. Good velocity. Good velocity coming in, just a little high. He's got to really settle things down. So let's see how Manoah can play in his big comeback. This pitch again just misses high, but 93 miles an hour, falling behind here early. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Iran. So McKinstry hitting 250. Manoah getting set, taking his clock real low. Here's a pitch coming in. This is hit high. Bichette coming over. He's waved off. And Whit Merrifield is going to make that catch. And just like that, one out on a fly ball. Jays are wearing kind of the baby blue jerseys today. Really like these jerseys. They look pretty sharp. Just hoping for a Blue Jays victory. Yes, indeed. Hoping they keep it going. Keep the wins going. Last night put you in a happy mood. Nice. Did you watch both games yesterday or just the second one? Here's Manoah in the strike zone, 93. Good pitch for a strike. That's what we like to see, Alec.
Right.
Great pitch coming in. Here's Manoah getting set up with the 0-1. He's going to deliver in there on the corner. A strike again.
Strike two.
And Triton coming in with the gifted membership. Triton, thank you so much. Coming in, dropping the gifted membership. And congratulations, Morgan. This one's going to be fouled back. Again, Triton, thank you so much. Paying it forward with the gifted membership. Kobe, how's it going? Started Manoah in my fantasy league. I like to live on the edge. You certainly are. But that's awesome. Good wherewithal to put him in. If he's going to have a good game, it's going to be today. Here's Manoah coming in. Nice movement on that pitch. Just misses high. Duke, how's it going? Welcome in. Morgan, I will get you set up in the backside momentarily so you can gamble and earn some points. Here's Torkinson. Pitch just misses on the outside. Ooh, is that close? That is close. 2-2 is the count now. Did end up watching both games. Nice. They were great. They played really well yesterday. Really well. Here's Manoah. Gonna pitch. Delivery coming in. This one is foul back. His velocity is outstanding. 93, 94, dropping it down in the 80s. Great movement on his pitches. So he's looking good. He's got some good stuff today. Now let's see if he can just get it by some guys. Can he get these strikeouts when it matters? Here's a pitch high. Ooh. Off the glove of Jansen. That's going to go to the backstop. Little pass ball there. Wow. So tough pitch there by Manoah. Gets away from him. Settle down, kid. Settle down. 3-2 count now. One out. Good pitching by Manoah. He needs to get a little bit of a strikeout here. And he does on the corner. He's going to ring him up. There it is.
Strike three, you're out.
Nice pitch. Excellent work there by Manoah. Just get him on the edge. Tough at bat. And he comes through. That was huge. That was huge. That's going to bring Veerling up now with 2 down. Manoah is going to throw it right down the middle. Blows it by him for a strike.
Strike!
That was awesome. Daniel, how's it going? I'm fantastic, my friend. Dodgers play the Angels. There you go. Good luck with that one. Little tip off the bat. That's going to be strike 2. Nice pitching here by Manoah. 0-2. He's ahead with 2 outs on the board. Daniel, hello there. What's up? Welcome in. Settling it in is Veerling. He's trying to fight this at-bat. Manoah, 0-2, trying to sit them down. 1, 2, 3. Here's the pitch on the corner. Oh, he's not going to get the call. I thought he was calling that strike. He was getting set. That was a close pitch. Doesn't get him. Manoah's not getting the love right now from the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-2 coming in. This is low. Foul back. Knocked out of play.
Foul ball.
Nice slider there in. Batter just could not lay off of it. Now, if you're joining us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe. We'd appreciate you. Manoah getting set. 1-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. He's going to go high again. Evens it up at 2-2. Good movement. Really good movement. I got to say, I'm actually impressed with his start here so far. Pitch coming in right up the middle. This one's going to be hit through the infield. Merrifield couldn't get there in time. That's a base hit. As I'm saying how impressed I was with him, he gives up a base hit. Merrifield just couldn't get over in time. He kind of went opposite side there, and it was a lot of ground for Merrifield to cover. Just couldn't get there in time. But even though it's a hit, Manoah has been pitching well. I did not really have expectations of what to expect, but so far, so good. So Kerry Carpenter is going to make his way up. 44 games this year. He's got 8 home runs, 20 RBIs, batting average of .275. Looking to improve on that here today. He's got a man on. He's looking to advance. Here's Manoah. He's going to deliver. And it's in there low. Carpenter, since his return from the injury list, he's .329, including 4 homers. So getting that time off to recover really makes a big difference. Carpenter getting set. Manoah bringing the pitch count down to 3. Delivers. This one is going to be hit hard down the right line, but foul. He got all of that one, that's for sure. So nice little setup play here. So the Blue Jays really want to end the first half of the season with another couple of wins. Hey, Surf Bum, what's going on? Go Yankees. We're deadlocked with the Yankees. We're Jays are trying to hop over those Yankees. Yankees sitting in that last wild card spot right now. Little toss over to first, trying to keep Verlin close. He's back in time. Manoah getting set up. Carpenter just has this look. You can see it in his eyes. Here's a whoa. What happened there? A balk. Manoah goes to deliver and he kind of falls off the mound, and it's ruled a balk. So the Verling's going to advance to second. Carpenter going to move up to first. What happened? So his foot slipped off the rubber and he kind of stumbled down the mound a little bit. Whoa. So he had his foot kind of along the side of the rubber, and as he was delivering, the toes kind of slipped off and he stumbled down. So it's called a balk. That's not something you see every day. So Baez coming up here, the 5th hitter for the Tigers. .275 batting average. Manoah checks the runners. He's got 2 on now. Going to put this one high and outside, but it's chased and foul back. Excuse me. So I made an error there. Carpenter is still at bat. It's a balk. He doesn't take the base. It wasn't ball 4. So the runner just moves to second. So my error there. Runner moves to second base. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Carpenter still up. This is going to go outside. It's going to be a full count. Full count coming up. 25 pitches deep for Manoah. He's throwing a lot. He's got to keep in there, keep focused. Here's the 3-2, and this is going to be hit hard, driven into left field. And there it is. That's caught. That's going to do it. Varsho makes the catch. This inning is done. We are going to the top of inning number 2, where we're going to see big man Vladimir Guerrero Jr., followed by Matt Chapman and Whit Merrifield coming up. So the Jays getting a chance to turn around. Now, nice little start here for Manoah. He got himself into a little bit of trouble, but he pitched well. Lewis, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. As you do come in, hit that like button. We're on our way. We want to try and get up to 35 likes. So if you haven't hit that like, tap that thumbs up. It's free and it helps us immensely. As well, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button as well. Bucks, what's going on, buddy? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying the heat out your way. Wow. Again, Bucks, one of our champion channel members. Thank you, Bucks, so much for all your support. Let's get him a run or two. That's right, Davey. Let's get some runs on the board. The heart of the lineup. Let's make something happen. Got to get Manoah some support. It's one thing the Jays have struggled with at times early in games, is getting that early run support. For some reason, the Jays like to play from behind. They like to try and be the comeback kids, and we don't like that. We like to be comfortable in our leads. So if you are following along with the channel, we do cover Blue Jays baseball. We also cover the Toronto Maple Leafs and all the NHL action. We've posted videos, gosh, almost every day this week with all the free agent frenzy and signings and trades and movement of the club. So if you're not up to date on all your Maple Leaf action, go to our channel, check out some of the videos and shorts we've been posting throughout the week. Sure, Andrew Abbott, 37 innings, 5 runs, 4-0 start to his career. Wow, 37 innings, 5 runs. Well, that's not bad. Here's Big V. Vladdy Guerrero takes first pitch in there for a strike. Let's go, Vladdy. Pitch coming in. This one down low. He lays off it. One thing Vladdy has improved on kind of year over year as we've been watching him is definitely his patience. Remember early on in his career, he was swinging at a lot that was outside. This one inside, he's going to golf swing that one. Skies it up. Is there a play on it? Yes. And here comes McKinstry all the way over from third, going to make that catch, and Vladdy is done, doesn't do any damage. So now with Manoah in here starting to settle down, let's get the bats going. Of course, the Jays played that doubleheader yesterday, and they traveled over here to Detroit. And it is a little bit of an early start with the 6:40. Chapman up now. First pitch. Oh, down low, but they call it strike one. Chapman had a decent game the last couple of days. Most of the Jays did. They put up a lot of runs on the board. Pitch coming in outside. No call there. You watch all the catchers as they catch that ball. They quickly pull it over into the strike zone. Sometimes they get away with it. Sometimes they do not. Chapman waiting. Here's the 1-on-1 coming in. He's going to knock this one way out into center field. That's an easy catch, and he is out of there. A long fly ball for Chapman, but again, Jays can't put anybody on base. So that's going to bring up Whit Merrifield. Merrifield is hitting 284. Better numbers this year than he has in the past. Seen the video posted on Nylander trade rumors, sound very interesting. Yeah, thanks, Lewis. It is very interesting what's going on with the trade rumors right now. Here's the pitch to Merrifield outside. We know Brad Treliving is very busy. And with him flying into Calgary, you know there's some conversations to be had. He obviously has some great relationships with the Calgary brass. Pitches way low and gets a called strike. Merrifield has some words for the umpire there. He's at 4 home runs, 34 RBIs. Did not like that called strike. That was ugly. Pitch outside. 2-1 now. Daniel, I agree. I think Bertuzzi is going to be a great pickup. I think he's going to do very well here in Toronto, as will Domi. I would expect that they sign him to an extension later towards the end of the year. I think the 1-year deals they put out was just that kind of the 1 year to buy some time, and then they'll sign them to a bigger contract. We know Bertuzzi passed up some big time deals to come here to Toronto. Here's Faedo inside Merrifield, gonna drive that one foul. Got a big piece of that one, just couldn't hook it fair. Sent it foul instead. So it's a full count now to Merrifield, 3-2, 2 outs. Here in the top of the second. 5 seconds, 4, 3. Faedo now delivers. Coming in, and Merrifield's going to sky this one. Back to third base. An easy grab, and that's going to do it for the Jays here in the top of the second. 6 up, 6 down. Faedo getting the job done. Here comes Alek Manoah for inning number 2. Let's see if he's got to continue throwing the stuff. Has he settled himself down? Baez, Faedo, and Cabrera due up for the Tigers. So the Tigers having themselves a little bit of a challenging season, if you will. They're currently sitting behind the Cleveland Guardians. The Tigers, 38-48. They're putting up some okay numbers, but they got a big jump to go. They have a lot of injuries, or they have had a lot of injuries this year. So they've been battling with a ton. And they're doing okay. You got to play with the cards you're dealt in a way. But they are kind of 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5. So not so bad. It's actually the same with Toronto. Toronto got swept by the Boston Red Sox. They then came back and swept the White Sox. So up and down for both these teams. Taking a look at the early scores, Philly and Miami, they are tied at zeros. Atlanta and Tampa, it's Tampa Bay with the 1-0 lead over the Braves. So we'll keep you updated on the out-of-town scoreboard throughout this game. Manoah, he's thrown 10 strikes and 10 balls so far. So let's get this ball out of the way and let's get going. Thank you very much for the subscribers coming in and hitting that button. We appreciate it. What are our stats here? Let's see if we can give these stats a refresh. There we go. That's a little better. So again, thank you very much for hitting the subscribes. We appreciate it. 1 like away from 30. And here's the first pitch. It's low, and this is golfed way out into left field. And an easy catch there. So Baez going to fly out there. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That's the way Manoah likes to work. So he's making some good pitches. We got to see, again, we're trying to see, can Manoah get more than 5 strikeouts today? He's got 1 already. Now he's settling down against Faedo. Pitch, going to be high, just misses, gets the ball. And there it is. Thank you very much. Hitting that like, appreciate it. Putting us up to 30 likes. On to 35. Akil averaging 231. Pitch going to be down in the dirt. Ball 2. So the thing when you're pitching poorly, well, not when you're pitching poorly, when you're struggling, when you are struggling to pitch, the pitch clock works against you because you're trying to settle yourself, but you only have a handful of seconds to work with. Bringing it down to 5 seconds, pitch in there high and foul back. 93.6 4-seam fastball. Can't blow it completely past him, but able to get another strike. So 2-1 is the count now, 1 out. Faedo waiting. Here's the pitch. Down low, misses. That's going to bring it to 3-1. The ump's not giving Manoah that love. Faedo, of course, was getting all kinds of calls, but they're making Manoah work for it. Manoah setting up the 3-1. He got it in there, fouled back. So 3-2, another full count. Another full count. Good pitching by Manoah. He's doing the job he needs to do. He just needs to do it a little quicker. We don't need all full counts. 3-2, 1 out. Setting it up. Jansen set up inside. Here's the pitch. Drops it there and gets the call. What a pitch. What a pitch by Manoah. Get the K's in the chat for the strikeout. Great pitch by Manoah. Great job coming in. I don't know if I have enough points for the strikeout redeem.
Who is not an everyday player at this point of his career, and he has announced he is retiring at the end of this season.
There it is, the K's coming in. Are the redeems not working? They should be. Big swing up high. So Manoah very quickly 0-2. 0-2 with 2 outs. There it is. The K's coming in. Love it. 0-2 with 2 outs. Can he get another one right here? Let's do it. Let's do it. 0-2. Setting it up. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Misses low. Come on, Alec. Let's sit him down. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. Delivers. Get some. Woo! Strikeout for Manoah. Beauty. Let's put those K's right back up. Great set of pitching. Wow. Manoah drops it in there. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Great set of pitching here. Excellent job. That's right, Davey boy. Excellent performance. Now let's get those runs. Let's get the bats going. We got Varsho, Jansen, and Kiermaier coming up in the top of the 3rd inning. This could end up being a big-time pitchers duo. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm so glad to see him performing the way he is. That is so exciting. He needed this. Manoah, what a tough start to the season he had. He goes down, and of course, social media blowing up about Manoah. He's not going to return. Manoah, he got lit up in the minors. He's not coming back to the majors. And of course, you know, you had Marcus Stroman going on Twitter defending Manoah, sticking up for him. And then here he comes. He finally gets the call. He comes back up, and he's got a couple of strikeouts here early. This is awesome. Dean, how's it going? What period is it? We are going to top of number 3. What period is it? Oh, is it October yet? Toronto, Montreal, October 11th. Is it too early to schedule that stream? Orioles only 4 games back of the Rays. Daniel, they are. The Orioles, man, what a season they are having. I'm shocked. Tampa Bay as well. Tampa Bay off to a great first half. They're looking to keep it going. Some good baseball all the way around is what we're seeing. And it's so, so good to see. Again, Home Run Derby coming up on Monday following the weekend games. That's going to be awesome. So much fun. Gotta love All-Star Baseball. Going to be a blast. Here it is. High fives all the way around as Manoah heads into the tunnel to get a little drinky water, and he'll be back.
And again, sit down beside Pete Walker, breaking it down to the iPad between innings.
Sitting in the dugout, breaking down the pitching. Here's Varsho. He's up very quickly. He's going to get a couple strikes on him. So Varsho, 221 on the year, 12 homers, 30 RBIs. Struggling a little bit. Would love to be able to get a ball in play. He's going to hit this one high. Chasing it way back to the wall. And that's caught at the wall. Varsho almost going yard. And a nice catch in center field. Wow. Varsho driving this one to the deepest part of the stadium here in Detroit. A lot of other parks, that would have been gone. But he gave this one a ride, 400 yards plus, and it's caught just back at the wall. Verling making that catch. That's right, David Boy. We just needed the wind to pick up a little bit, and it didn't. Danny Jansen coming in now. Jansen, he's ahead 1-0.
You hit one as hard as that, you want something to show for it.
Man, Varsho really got a hold of that last pitch. Down low, called strike. So Jansen even now 1-1. Jansen only been in 54 games this year. He's hitting 225, 10 dingers, 33 RBIs. And that one on the corner, strike 2. 1-2 to Jansen. Kiermaier on deck. Kiermaier's hitting 266. We'll see him momentarily. Jansen waiting, takes the pitch down low. Ball 2, so we're even up again, 2-2. I like Jansen. Jansen's been a fun player to watch. I know he's been a little cold, but he's a fun player to watch, and he can get exciting real quick. Jansen waiting. This time he's going to hit it right up the middle, scooped up by second base, tossed over to the bag at first in time, and Jansen is retired. Mookie Betts is in the home run derby for the first time. You know what, Daniel? I love when some of the players, it's their first time in, and you get to see the excitement they have. Though I love the home run derby so much. But it's so great to see when the players get a chance to come in for the first time and experience it. It's awesome. All right, that brings up Kiermaier. Kiermaier hitting 266, going to foul this one back. Kiermaier has become a fan favorite here in Toronto. Fan favorite because of all of his acrobatic catches. Very good out in the field. So Mookie Betts, he's going to go up in the home run derby against Toronto's Vladimir Guerrero. Pitch is going to miss outside, 2-1. Lewis Robert Jr. versus Adley Rutschman. We got Pete Alonso versus Julio Rodriguez. Mookie Betts versus Vladdy Guerrero. Pitch coming in this one, and Kiermaier is going to drive it up the middle for a base hit. Solid set of hitting there for Kiermaier, and he's going to find himself on first base. And the last pairing for the home run derby, Adolis Garcia against Randy Arozarena. So it's going to be a fun home run derby for sure. So Kiermaier gets on base, 2 outs for the Blue Jays. Can they turn this one around? Springer now up. Here comes George. George has a knack for hitting some home runs. Going to take the first pitch down low for a strike. Forrest, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And again, thank you everybody for hitting that likes. I see the likes going up. So thank you very much. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, go ahead. It's free. 0-1 to Springer. Here's the pitch coming in. Going to be down low. 1-1 now. Count is evened up. Springer, 12 home runs, 36 RBIs. Beverly, good evening. Welcome in. Kiermaier holding back. Springer going to hit this one far into right field. Driven down. It's going to drop in. Fair ball. Fair ball. The ball boy had to get out of the way. It's picked up, thrown in. Springer's going around. He's going to score. Kiermaier comes in first from first base all the way around to score. And Springer is in there with his 12th double of the year.
Yeah, baby.
Unbelievable. Great set of base running by Kiermaier. This was a well-placed ball as Springer drives this one. Did it hit the ball boy? The ball boy kind of jumps out of the way. Does it hit him? Does it hit him? No, he lifts up and the ball hit underneath in kind of where the padding is on the wall and the post of the fence came together, and it just killed all the velocity to the ball. And here's another shot into right field, but this one is grabbed, and that's going to do it as Bo Bichette lines out to right field. But the Jays were able to get a run on the board, and they lead this game 1-0. Great little bit of hitting there by Springer to go out in the lead. Beverly, are you still out east, or have you returned to home base? Alex, how's it going? Welcome in. Again, thanks everybody for joining us here today for Friday Night Baseball. The Jays and the Tigers going head to head. We are going to the bottom of 3 with the Jays up 1-0. Again, just reviewing, we got some more scores to bring to you. The Tampa Bay Rays still up 1-0 over the Braves, 2-0 Miami over Philadelphia, and Texas with a 2-0 lead over Washington. Chicago, New York still tied at zeros. Oakland, Boston, they are tied at zeros as well. We will keep our eye on the out-of-town scoreboard as we play along and as we watch things go. There it is. Go Jays. Morgan, finally the redeem's kicking in and working. They were a little sluggish out the gate here today, but those are some of the commands you could use to bring graphics up on the screen. You can check your points at any time by doing exclamation mark points. Tonight I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce that. Boulardier? Tomorrow English? Beverly, you're really testing my pronunciation with the locations, but that's awesome. I hope you're having a great time. If we thought some of the players' names were a challenge enough, now we got some geography. Well, thank you, Beverly, for coming in while you're on the road. We appreciate it. They're panning the crowd. Lots of Jays fans out here in Detroit. Manoah back on the mound. First pitch in there on the corner for a strike. Ibanez stepping in at 228. He's 8th in the lineup here tonight. Alek Manoah getting in. Swing there. Big swing and a strike 2.
Strike 2.
Awesome, Beverly. Very glad to hear. Alek Manoah, he's ahead 0-2. Setting it up to Ibanez. He's got 3 Ks on the night. This one is going to be driven into right center. Here comes Kiermaier, going to pick it up, cut it off. And even as a quick runner, he's going to turn back and go back to first base. So a single there. It's going to bring Rogers up. Rogers hitting 199 on the year. Kiermaier real quick to come in and scoop that one and cut it off. Guys in Ontario, what's going on? The Jays have it so difficult in the AL East, even against teams who are under 500. Like, well, I know, right? The Jays have a very tough time in their division, but they're starting to play better. And Rogers is going to sky this one. Jake Rogers putting it up. It's going to drop in. It's going to drop in there. The Jays could not come in. Springer could not come in fast enough to pick it up. So that's going to drop in for a bloop single and advance the runner. So very quickly, with no outs on the board, the Tigers put 2 on. 2 fly balls that they just couldn't get to. So Springer broke backwards at first, and then he came forwards. Even if he would have broke properly forwards, I don't think he would have had enough time to get under that ball. So Rogers puts one in. It brings back to the top of the lineup for McKinstry. He's skied up against Manoah in the first. Manoah comes in, strike 1 call. Nice set of pitching. The velocity, I love the control that Manoah's having right now. He's going in the mid-90s. He's dropping it down to the low 80s. That one was high 80s. So he's showing great control here. Still has some good movement. Pitch coming in. This one is going to be fouled back. 0-2. So 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. Let's go Buccaneers. Hello there. Welcome in. Let me guess. You're a Bucs fan. That was terrible. But good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Here comes Manoah, the 0-2. Can he do it? No, he cannot. This one is fouled back again.
Foul ball.
Come on. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm giving you the power, Manoah. I'm giving you the power. Strike him out. Here's the 0-2. 2 on, no outs. Manoah delivers. Got him. Called strike 3. Woo! Let's get those Ks up again. Morgan has got it going already. Beauty.
Strike 3, you're out.
Nice pitch. Great movement. The sinker ball just catching the top of the strike zone. That's 4 now. Wow, 4 strikeouts through 2 in the third. So he's looking pretty good to get that over. Torkelson, he's coming in.
You're out.
Here's the pitch. Coming in right up the middle. That's going to score a run. Here's the pitch. Going to throw it to third. The runner slips. Going to go to second. Did he get him? No, not in time. So a base hit's going to score a run. It's going to tie it up. Capital K. I like that, Flores. So Tolkinson singles. Kevin Kiermaier tries to scoop it up. They score a run. It was a nice pitch, a little high, and they just turned on that one and put it right between Bichette and Merrifield. So nice job here by the Tigers. They tie it up. Still 1 out and 2 on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in for the first time, thank you for being here. My name is Sam. Welcome to the show. Just want to let you know you're earning points just by hanging out with us. You can check your loyalty points at any time by doing ! points in the chat. Jays, we're talking about a pitcher trade, talking about Stroman. I like that. It would be strange to bring Stroman back. Pitch going to be outside. I like Stroman too. I'm a big fan of Stroman. Verling is 1 for 1 today with a single in the first. Going to find himself up here now with a runner in scoring position. 2 on, only 1 out. Manoah checks the runner. Now he's going to bring it in. Gets him swinging. 1 and 1. Verling with a big swing there. And of course, as you do, hit those likes, hit those subscribes as well. This one coming in, hit right to first base. Vladdy's going to scoop it up, bring it over and touch the bag. It'll advance the runners to second and third, but they get another out. So 2 outs on the board. Nice set of hitting there by Verling. And Vladdy quick to jump in, grab it, and go over and touch the bag. So we got 2 down, 1 and 1. 1-1 is the score. Of course, the Jays scored in the top. Detroit ties it up here in the bottom. Here's Manoah. Going to drop it in. This one's hit hard. Great glove by Vladdy. He skips that one out of the air, flashes the leather and snags it, and that's going to do it. The Tigers go down. Manoah gets out of the inning. 4 strikeouts through 3 innings. And that's going to bring up for the Blue Jays when they take the field. It's going to be Brandon Belt, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., and Matt Chapman. So now we're getting back to the big guns of the Jays, looking to add some more run support, because that's really what they need. We've been talking about it most of the evening. We'd like to see the Jays get that much needed run support. Let me just check something here real quickly. Lots going on. Of course, if this is your first time stumbling across our channel, we do some Blue Jays baseball. We also follow a lot of NHL hockey in Toronto Maple Leaf news. And if you've been under a rock, there's lots going on in Leafland right now with all the signings and potential trades. So we're always watching the outlets to see if anything is doing. Potential William Nylander trade could be imminent. We're just waiting to see exactly how that breaks down. So gotta keep your finger on the pulse, if you will. But the Jays have a tough task ahead of them. They're tied right now with the Yankees, and the Yankees are still tied at zeros with the Cubbies. Jays and Yanks are tied in third spot. Yankees are in that last wild card spot in the AL. So Toronto needs to leap over them. Right now they're toe to toe. We're hoping a Yankee loss today and a Jays win will put the Jays solely in third in the American League. Still have a few games behind Baltimore, but we need to see those Orioles find a way to drop, and the Orioles are playing Minnesota later on tonight. All right, here come the Blue Jays. Let's see what they can do as we go to top of 4. First pitch in there for a ball. Brandon Belt. He's looking to get on. Pitch outside. Another ball. So 2-0. Belt at 254. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Random guess, maybe a gamble, but let's go with Matty Ice double. That's going to be high. 2-1 now. High in the strike zone, I should say. Brandon Belt. Come on, Mr. Belt. Going to take that outside. 3-1 now the count. He's able to watch that go by. Belt has a great eye. He's gotten a lot of walks. Top of 4. Here's the pitch. 3-1 outside. He's going to lose him. Take your base.
Ball 4.
So just like that, the Jays get their first batter on base today for the first time. And Brandon Belt is going to try and give the Jays a chance to get into scoring position. Vladdy Guerrero's coming up. Vladdy didn't have a good inning previously. Beautiful park here in Detroit, Comerica Park. Here's the pitch to Vladdy. He's first pitch swinging, and he fouled that off the toes. That hurts. Vladdy actually is kind of down. Vladdy getting back up, kind of stretching out his leg. He's limping pretty good there. Did it get him off the guard or did it miss the guard? Oh, I think it just got the top of the guard, so right on the shin. Initially, I thought it was off the toes, but it got him just above the shin guard, so right off the shin. That hurts a lot. If you've ever taken anything off the shin, you know how much that hurts and how much that swells up.
Doesn't matter how big of a shin guard you wear, the ball tends to.
So there's some staff out on the field talking to Guerrero.
So that's a good sign.
But that hurts.
One angle, it looked more like a.
So they're calling it an injury delay as they're waiting. So Vladdy's going to kind of walk it off. You don't need your shins, Vladdy. Swing with the arms. Since Matt Chapman was going up to bat, I gambled on him. Oh, I gotcha. I understand. Well, Chappie's coming up next after Vladdy. I can prep. What's going on? Welcome in, Prep. Happy weekend to you too. Change up, gonna miss 1-1. Prep, hope you had a great week. I hope everybody's had a great week. Ron in the house. What's going on, Ron? Hope you're well. Pitch outside again, misses on the corner. 2-1 now to Vladdy. Come on, Vladdy. Ahead the count. 2-1, no outs. Runner on first base. Great chance here. Faedo with the delivery. Swing and a miss. Vladdy. Big cut there. 2-2 now. He fouled out in the second. He's only got 13 home runs so far. Only. He will be in the home run competition come Monday. Here it is. Vladdy going to foul this one back off the chest of the catcher. Alex getting that freeze in there. There we go. Thank you, Alex. Freezing me up. Although with the way the temperatures have been, I'll take it. Here's the pitch down. It's going to get away. That's going to advance the runner. Wild pitch is going to move Belt over to second. Good for a few reasons. One, it takes away the double play. Two, it puts Belt on second with his speed. A good single potentially could score a run. So a wild pitch thrown here by Faedo. So Guerrero, full count, no outs on the board. Vladdy getting set. Here's the pitch. Vladdy's going to knock that down around, not deep. It's going to advance Belt. So Belt stops at third. Vladdy in there with a single. So we got runners on the corners. A nice hit for Vladdy, but because he hit it to left field, the left fielder had a good arm to throw it home, and it was very shallow. So not enough for Belt to come around and score. He thought about it for a minute, and then he stopped. So with runners on the corners and no outs, that's going to bring Chapman up. Chappie now, maybe he'll get the double you were waiting for. So here comes Chapman. No outs. Pitch in there. He leans off of it. Almost, we're at 39 likes. Who's going to be like number 40? If you haven't hit that like yet, go ahead and give it a tappy tap tap. Let's see if we can get 11 more likes and get up to 50 on the day. Outside again, down low. 2-0 now to Chapman. Chapman with a great eye, just leaning off those pitches.
Back in the big leagues for the first time since May the 30th tonight.
Here's the pitch from Faedo. Misses on the inside. Oh, and he gets it. A called strike. Bad call. This home plate umpire has been giving Faedo a lot of leniency. He's been missing left. He's been missing right, been missing low, and still getting the calls. This time he's going to go way outside. It's going to be 3-1. That should have actually been a walk, as that last pitch was outside. I am great, Ron. Thank you so much for asking. So with runners in scoring position, the Jays are not great. Chapman, 3-1, no outs. He's going to swing and foul this one back. So it's going to bring it to 3-2 now. Full count. What's going on? Florida Park Explorers. I totally forgot. What did you totally forget? I forgot what you forgot. Oh, I get it now. Here's the pitch coming in. He misses. And he's going to walk him. That's going to walk. The bases loaded. The link. Oh, the redirect. Oh, if you go, Bear Shark, if you go into your settings, if you go into your, on YouTube, if you go into the settings, I think it's under community. If you go under your community sections, there's a live redirect section. If you add me there, that's all I need. Then I can redirect over to you. So I don't actually need the physical link. So that brings up Whit Merrifield with the bases loaded. This is baseball. Come on, Whit. And by the way, that is our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers. They are in the Disney parks all the time, bringing you the shopping experience, the snacks, the goodies, the magic. You got to check them out, the Florida Park Explorers. Casey, what's going on? Go Tigers. Merrifield's going to foul this one back. That's okay. I know you got a lot going on. So Faedo about to throw his 60th pitch today, and he's in a whole heap of trouble. Bases loaded, no outs. Whit Merrifield at the bag. This one down low. It's going to be 1-1. The Jays looking to put some runs on the board. Just a tad. Merrifield, career with the bases loaded is 279. He's got 2 grand salamis. Merrifield waiting for the 1-1 delivery. Here's the pitch. He's going to scorch this one. This is going to be lined into center field. It drops in. Jays coming around. It's going to score 1. Will it score 2? Yes, it does. Back over to third is Vladdy. A nice set of hitting there by Whit Merrifield. Did it only score 1? I thought 2 came in. I guess it only scored 1. 2-1 Jays. Jays take the lead. Merrifield gonna line this one to center field. I guess it wasn't deep enough to round. Ah, I see. He had to wait in case it was caught. So Vladdy had a chance to come, but had to delay because Belt didn't take off right away. Take the Italian sub with oil and vinegar. There you go. Here's Varsho. Varsho hammered a ball to center field early in this game in the third, and it was caught. So now he gets a chance. The bases are still loaded. 2-1 Jays. Here's Varsho. 0-1. He's going to hit this one. Skies it. It's going to be an infield fly. That one's going to be grabbed. So the first out is on. Varsho, that is not what we wanted you to do. Here, Vladdy. Here, Vladdy. Good dog. Ruff, ruff. So Varsho, not a great at-bat, but the Jays still have the bases loaded. The dog's in the dog pound, waiting to run. Danny Jansen's going to find his way up. He's got 224 batting average. He would love to put one in play here. Oh, again, a pitch outside, but he gets the call. Faedo is getting so many of these calls. Jansen's got 10 dingers on the year, 33 RBIs. 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. He's going to hammer this one. Will it drop in? Yes, it does, and he bobbles it. The left fielder boots it. Vladdy's going to score. Here come the Jays. Another run scores. They come over to second base. Not in time. 4-1 Blue Jays.
Holy cow!
Unbelievable. Great inning here. Danny Jansen puts it in play. The left fielder completely boots it. And the Jays put a couple more runs on the board, giving Alex Manoah the run support he needs in his return. Absolutely incredible series here for the Blue Jays, and they're looking for more. It's going to bring Kiermaier up now. Kiermaier was 1 for 1 with a single in the third and scored a run. He's up to 269.
And then he goes to second on the throw. And it is. Infield is in now for Kiermaier.
So the infield comes in. Runners are at second and third. Jays still looking to keep it going. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome to the show. Make sure you tap that thumbs up, hit that like, and hit that subscribe. We'd love for you to join us for more baseball and hockey. Strike in there. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, still 2 on. Great set of hitting by Danny Jansen. Kevin Kiermaier would love to add more. Here's a pitch coming in. He's going to fly this one back, and that's going to be out of play.
Foul ball.
Duke, welcome back. A lot happened earlier. This game is tighter than I expected. Manoah has been fantastic. Such a great return for the Manoah. The Manoah. Faedo. Here's pitch number 70 in there. And that one's going to be fouled back again. So nice inning here by the Jays in the top of the fourth, putting 3 runs up on the board. The Tigers gave him a run for the money in the bottom of the third.
1-2 again.
Here's the 1-2. This one is going to be hit right up, scooped. Will they get it in time? An interesting play there. Kiermaier was kind of blocked off the plate. Ibanez came over him and Kiermaier collided. Kiermaier gets up and they kind of shake hands and make sure they're both okay. But Merrifield does come in and score a run, so he still gets the RBI. Kobe, what's going on? There you go. Right, good call. Putting Manoah in was a good idea. So a little collision here at first, as both players had to be mindful. Kiermaier did a nice job trying to elude completely bowling over the Detroit Tiger player. But it brings Springer up, and Springer is going to drive this one back. Springer is going to hit it out of here. I got it. I caught Springer's ball. It's a home run. George Springer. Wow. 7-1. Blue Jays. How about that?
Holy cow! Oh, yeah!
Unbelievable.
Getting jiggy with it.
That was awesome. Thomas, what's going on? Sweet it is. How sweet it is to hit the ball out of the park. That was spectacular. There you go, Lewis. That's right. Great catch. Through to the monitor. And there's going to be a pitching change for the Tigers. The Jays have chased Faedo out of the game. Mason Englert is now coming in for the Tigers in relief as the Jays put up 6 here in the 4th inning. Wow. What an inning for the Blue Jays. Len, how's it going? Welcome in. Monte Cristo, how's it going? A Springer dinger. Monty, I love that. A Springer dinger. That is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. The Springer dinger over the fence. What a shot. That was spectacular. Awesome. Thank you, my friend, Mr. Shark. And then I should be able to do my little thing on my side. Let's take a look. Bear with me as we make some, make an adjustment here. Do. What an, I can't get over what an incredible inning that was. That was so good. I think it's this thing. I think it's this one. Give me one moment. Wow, I can't get over that Springer shot. That was magnificent. Springer, man, that's just how good Springer is. He's so valuable. He can knock it out whenever he wants almost. It feels like he's so good at that. Perfect. Save. There we go. Redirect in place. Awesome. Holy moly, that was super exciting. Holy Mackinac. What a twist of events. It was awesome. That was such a good shot. Love when Springer does that. Just incredible. And then, while they're waiting, can I ask? Well, I'll ask you after. I got a favor to ask of the chat, but I will ask you momentarily. Here's Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette's coming up as the pitching change. Mason coming in. Mason with an average of 4.56 on the ERA. Here's going to deliver to Bo. Bo is going to hammer this one down the left field line. That's going to drop in. The left fielder has a long way to go. Bo is going to be on his horses. He's in there with a double. His 22nd double for Bo Bichette. For Boba Fett. That's right. The bounty hunter, Bo Bichette. He's going to drive that one to parts unknown. What a shot. Tigers had 2 grand slams in a game just a few days ago. Casey, did they really? Wow, that's incredible. You don't see that all the time. 2 grand slams in one game. That is spectacular. So Bo Bichette going to stand on second base. 2 outs. Here comes Brandon Belt again. Belter. He started this inning off with a walk. And he's going to take the first pitch down low. Ball 1. So he walked and scored this inning. He started it all off. Here's Englert. Misses inside. 2-0. Is he going to take another walk? That would be outstanding. Brandon Belt, he's been a nice addition to this ball club. Here's the pitch, setting it up. Belt, he's going to swing. He's going to golf this one, skies it in the center field. Coming in to pick it up, and there it is. The Tigers make the catch. Finally, that's going to be done. The Jays go down, but after they put up half a dozen runs here in the 4th, that's going to take it to the bottom of the 4th, and we'll see what the Tigers have to answer. Oscar, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, I got a favor to ask from my friends here in the chat today. I posted a video earlier today, and if you wouldn't mind, if you have another browser window or you want to hop over there real quick, I'm going to drop it in. Give it a quick watch. It's only 2 minutes, but do me a favor. You've been hitting that like tonight, and you've been doing a great job. If you wouldn't mind going over to this video on the potential William Nylander trade, go on over and hit the like. We would appreciate it very, very much. A lot of Leaf rumors going around right now. This is one we posted earlier today, and again, it's doing okay, but it could use your help hitting that like button. So thank you very much for that. Now, if this is your first time and you're part of the action, welcome. My name is Sam. This is a Sam Welby 12 experience. And let me tell you, just by being here and hanging out, you're earning points. And you're wondering, well, what can I do with those points? How can I check my points? Down in the chat, just type _points and it'll tell you how many points you've earned. I have a favor. Can you call the game like Brockmeyer? All right, let me see. Let's see if we can do a Brockmeyer half inning here. We'll see what we can do. But thank you all very much. And of course, hit that subscribe as well. We'd love to have you come back for a lot of our other streams and action as we get things going along, as we're working through the dog days of summer. Hey, October is only a couple of months away. Is it too early to schedule that Leafs versus Montreal home opener on October 11th? We're going to get those first couple games scheduled coming up soon. So Alex Manoah is back on the mound, standing up tall. He is having such a great game. Manoah's got 4 strikeouts so far through 3 innings. Pitch coming in, strike 1. He's sitting him down faster than our politicians in the House of Commons passing bills. This batter, not a Rick roll. No, Kobe, not a Rickroll. It's not a Rickroll. Not a Rickroll. Let me pull this one off. So Baez, he flied out in the second. Not a strong at bat he had. Looking to improve. He's hitting 225. 225 is can't even buy a bag of chips and a chocolate bar anymore. Here's the pitch coming in. Skies this one up. This is going back. Varsho going to make the catch in left field. And just like that again, he is down. Badu coming up. He's hitting 229. Glad I could make you laugh. Oh. So coming up is Badu. He's hitting 229. Gonna foul this one off. Foul in the corner. Down at right field. Just as foul as inside the Jays locker room after a game. Faedo struck out early in this game. Here's the pitch coming in. This one is going to be fouled back again. Faedo trying to get things set up. There you go. Awesome. All right. 4 away from 50 likes. That's awesome. If you haven't hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Give it the old "Hey, Fonzie." Faedo getting things set. Jansen setting up on the inside, and it's all the way inside. It is ball 1. 1-2 now. Would like that trade for Hannafy. Yeah, Monte Cristo, wouldn't that be something? I would like that as well. Especially with Backlund at 50% retained. That would be okay. Driven hard, Badu's going to hammer that one. Hammer that one like, no, I'm not going to say it. Manoah, what a start he's having. He's got to be proud of himself after what he's gone through to get back here. He's been battling and he's been pitching well. Pitch coming in high, get some swinging, sit down. You didn't pay your fare. You are out of here. What a strike. Get those K's in the chat, Manoah. And that's the high 5. 5 strikeouts for Manoah tonight. That is awesome. And there he goes. The over-under for Manoah at 4.5. We got 5. So here's Cabrera, swing and a miss. He struck out early on. There it is. Bringing the strikeout redemption. Alex dropping it in there. And there Morgan's getting those K's up in the chat. Here's the 0-1. Down low. 1-1. 2 outs for the Tigers. Here in the bottom of 4. So the one thing I've noticed about Manoah when he hasn't had a good pitch and it's really outside or really high, he's actually kind of opening up off the mound. This one comes inside. Cabrera had a choice word there. Just needed his swag back. That's right, Monty. He needed the swag back. The swagger. No, he's been good. He's been really, really good. Good velocity, good momentum. But again, he's falling off the side of the mound, and that's what happens. It's if you throw a football, right? You got to get that follow through. If you swing a golf club, you got to come all the way around. If you're a hockey player and you take that slap shot, you got to come right through. You can't fall off of it. And I think that's where Manoah is struggling a bit. Cabrera hits this one out to center field. Kiermaier makes the catch, and he's going to toss the ball into the crowd, and that's going to do it for the Tigers. We're going to top of 5. It is 7-1 Blue Jays. Nice quick inning here. So they're showing a commercial for the new Indiana Jones movie. We had a chance to go catch the new Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny last weekend. I'm curious if any of you in the chat have gone out to see the new Indiana Jones, and without giving any spoilers, do you give it a thumb up or a thumb down? What is your take on Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? I will give it a thumb up myself. I think it was okay. There you go. It's hard. It's harder than it seems, especially when you're trying to keep it tight, shall we say. Tight like a two-seam fastball. So coming up for the Blue Jays, again, we're going to see the big man, the big V, Vladdy G. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., he's coming up, followed by the Ice Cream Man, Matt Chapman, and Whit Merrifield. Going to make the 3 up for the Jays, and we'll see if they continue past there. Vladdy, who had a hit and scored a run in that Mammoth 4th inning. Man, the Jays look good there. Continuing what they were doing against the White Sox. That's exactly how they need to continue to play. Took my kids, was good, especially for your friend. Yeah, Len, I'm with that. It was good, right? It's worth seeing. It's worth seeing. All right, apparently, wow, this guy has a ZZ Top style beard in the crowd. That is a very long beard. I'd hate to be the person sitting in front of him. Be like, get that off me. All right, all right. Jays coming back up. Let's get it going. Top of the 5th inning. Let's see what Vladdy can do. First pitch into Vladdy. He's going to hammer this one. Hitting this one way back center field to the wall. And that is caught. Vierling, another catch with his back against the wall. As Vladdy driving that ball to the deepest part of the park, but just can't get it out. And Vladdy drops down in the dugout, and he's doing some push-ups. So Vladdy has the Willie Mays Hayes deal, the fly balls. You got to drop down and give some push-ups. That was awesome. Guerrero with the push-ups. That's going to bring up Chapman. Matty C. He's 0 for 1. He walked and scored previously. Chapman getting set. Englert, he's going to deliver outside. Chapman holds off. 2-0 now, the count. Again, thanks everybody for joining us here today. So close to 50 likes. If you haven't hit that like yet, give it a little tappity tap. We'd appreciate it. We got the Jays and the Tigers for Friday Night Ball. This one is going to be low in the dirt. Did he go around? No, he did not. 3-0 the count. 3-0. 1 out. Chapman. The Jays exploding in the last inning for 6 runs. That's how they got up to the 7-1 lead. Coming in down low, but gets the call. 3-1. Nice pitch there. No strikeouts yet for Englert. That center field wall is about 412, and left center kind of goes in a little bit further than that. Both Varsho and Guerrero took the ball all the way to the back. Simply, what's going on? You're at the stadium. Awesome. Whereabouts? Where are your seats? Where are you sitting? Do you have good seats? So here's the pitch to Chapman. 3-2. He's going to lose him. That's going to drop down, and Chapman heads to first.
Ball 4.
So nice little walk there by Chapman. Get the Jays a chance. Merrifield is going to come up now. Again, thanks for being here. Make sure you do hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're on our way, trying to get to 8210. So we'd love for you to subscribe and help us out. Here's Whit Merrifield. First pitch is going to be outside again. The Tiger pitcher having some struggles hitting the strike zone. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single and scored in the fourth. Brings his average now up to 285. Merrifield. He's in. Here's Engler. He's going to deliver. Outside again, but gets the call. Wow. The Detroit catcher is really good about catching and bringing the ball inside. They've had several calls tonight that were outside of the strike zone, but they get the strike call. Ton of Blue Jay fans there at the ballpark tonight. A lot of Blue Jay jerseys, hats. Pitch outside again. 2-1 the count now. 2-1 the count.
And you feel it even more so, obviously, when the series is on a weekend like this one. It's much easier for people to travel.
So good weekend of baseball coming up. Of course, Jay's looking to end the All-Star break against these Tigers on a winning streak. Pitch in. Chapman is going to, or Merrifield, excuse me, is going to sky that one.
Back on the outfield grass.
Just north of second base. Ibanez makes the call. And that's going to hold Chapman at first. Not going to have a chance to run.
Yeah, you grew up.
So he's going to head down, and that's going to bring Dalton Varsho back to the mound. Varsho coming up.
Sorry, I'm not insulting you by saying this. So you have memories of years before the Blue Jays existed. Well, I grew up a Tigers fan, grew up a Tigers fan.
Varsho, what did he hit that ball a long way early on in the game? Just didn't carry out.
To Detroit, it was a sport that was played every day.
He's going to set up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Catcher kind of dropped the ball, and the umpire now is going to check it out. We're going to get a new ball in play. So Varsho is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out, averaging 219, 12 home runs, 30 RBIs. Morgan, you saw Transformers. How was it? I'm going to see it eventually. I just need to know, was it awesome? Pitch is going to be outside, evens up 1-1. 1-1 now to Varsho. Still here, top of the 5th inning.
Over the years, I would guess that London has drifted
Varsho
Blue Jays country.
getting set. Here's the pitch. He's going to foul this one back. I'm going to try and tweak my microphone settings to see if you can get some of the sounds of the game. Let me know if you can hear some of the broadcast in the background. Varsho behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Low, evens it up 2-2.
He lived in Windsor for 8 years and went to the University of Detroit. And I heard all kinds of stories about Al Kaline and North Cash in those times.
That's right, I ran. Let's go Blue Jays.
Until April 7th, 77.
You can. Awesome, Morgan. It was good. Okay. I'll have to check it out for sure. Here's the pitch. Outside.
Mr. Kaline was
3-2. Another full count now. 3-2, 2 outs. So expect the runner to be on the move.
wonderful, wonderful gentleman and a great ambassador for your club. He's always around the ballpark.
Wow, a lot of membership renewals coming in. Thank you to our channel members. Varsho going to foul this or lift this one to right field.
He has to move.
That's going to drop down, and they are out of here. The Jays
Still 7.
are going to be out. It's 7-1 Blue Jays, and a nice turn of events. Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend AAU Triton, who supports this channel wholeheartedly, has a channel of his own, and he wants to tell you about it. No, he doesn't, because that video isn't going to work. Let me see if I can find that video file. I think I did that last time as well. That's what happens when you move files around. Let's see if we can find that video and play it for you. Where, oh where, oh where could it be? But what a good inning for the Blue Jays. This is exactly what we needed to see the Blue Jays do. They've come out, they had a great round against the White Sox. They swept them, and now they're playing great ball here again today. So the Jays really have it going in full effect. This is exactly what type of game we were hoping to see from them. They are not disappointing at all. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I don't know what this is. We're gonna try and find our good friend, one of our good friends' little channel commercials. Manoah coming back out on the mound. All right, we'll do that another time. Let's get everything reset here. And here's the first pitch. This is going to be hammered into the outfield. Coming all the way in is Kiermaier way, and he's going to make the catch. Nice little run by Kiermaier. A long fly ball, and Kiermaier had to run a real long way, but he makes the catch. Great job there. Excellent job by Kiermaier.
We don't know if that is the reason he is starting tonight.
Again, if you're ninja watching in the background or watching on a television, thank you for joining us. Pitch in there low, gets Rogers swinging. Rogers had a hit early on in this game in the 3rd inning. So his average now goes up to 204. He was at 199. So nice job by Rogers to start working on his average. Manoah now over 60 pitches in his return to the majors, return to the lineup in the starting rotation. 7-1 Jays, the 0-1 high. That's going to even it up at 1-1. Again, thanks everyone for hanging out here today. Manoah still smiling when he gets set. He's breathing a little heavy. Here's the pitch. Catches the corner. Strike 2 call.
Strike 2.
Great pitch in there. Excellent pitch. Still has some good velocity. It's slowing down a little bit. Here's the pitch coming in inside, 2-2. So he's about 92, 93 miles an hour, dropping it down to 78, 79. Still kind of slipping off the mound a little bit. And he knows it. 2-2, 1 out. Pitch coming in. This one is going to be driven high. Is there a play on it? Chapman going to the wall. And no, it's over the mesh, and that is going to be out of here. We are just a couple of likes away from 50 likes on the day. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up, do me a favor, click that thumbs up. Get us up to 50 likes. We would appreciate it so very much. So the Jays having a great first half of the game. Let's see if they can close it out. Rogers, 2-2, 1 out. This is going to be outside, 3-2 now. Full count. Full count on the board. So Rogers back on his heels a little bit. 3-2, 1 out. Manoah delivers in there, and this is skied. Jansen takes the mask off. He's going to the mesh. Cannot catch up to it. Len coming back in as a rookie member. Len, welcome to the membership squad, my friend. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Actually, let me take a beat and I'll get yourself and Morgan set up. Here's a 3-2 count. Manoah gonna deliver. This one is hit up the middle. Bichette's gonna scoop it up. Gonna flip it over to Vladdy in time. That's gonna do it. Bichette had some trouble pulling that out of his glove, but was able to get there in time and send it over. All right, and Len, let's get you added in here. All right, Len, you are set up. Morgan, you are set up, so you will be able to gamble. And this one is hit hard. This is hit back to the wall. Nice job there, Kevin Kiermaier. Another inning catch. And he flips the ball over the wall. Manoah still hanging in there. Let's flip this. Set it back to our original setting. Duke, my internet has decided that properly working. Steven will be optional. That's funny, Duke. You never have to apologize, my friend. But that's really funny. Hayden, what's going on? The score reminds me of game 2, the Avs and the Lightning in the 22 playoffs. There you go, 7-1. Big time score. This is what the Jays need to do. The Jays need to continue hitting the ball and putting runners in scoring position and scoring those runs. They've done a great job here today, and it is absolutely bonkers. Oh, goodness gracious. But this is awesome. This is the type of Blue Jays baseball we get excited to watch. Oh, we got these ads popping up, so we're going to do a little refresh of that screen. There we go. Let's take this away. Perfect. So coming up here. Oh, let's refresh this. Well, hey, everything's going so slow today. The internet knows it's a Friday. Things aren't moving along. Why isn't this updating? All right, we're going to see Jansen, Kiermaier, and Springer coming up here. And this is really what started it all. Jansen had a great hit and scored some. Kiermaier did a great job. Then Springer with that home run, bringing in 3 RBIs today for George Springer. So Manoah's sitting down. He's throwing. Is he going to come back? It looks like Manoah may come back. They're not warming anybody up. He's sitting down. He's got the towel wrapped around the arm and the hand. So we could see Manoah come back for another inning. Oh, he hit him. He hit him. Danny Jansen gets clipped. So Jansen looking at his fingers. They weren't sure if that hit the bottom of the bat. So are they saying it hit him or they didn't? There's a conversation going on. So are we getting a challenge here? It made the sound like it hit the bat. Let's see the replay. Oh, it definitely hit him. It definitely hit him. The bottom part of the knuckle. So this is definitely a hit hand. It did not hit the butt of the bat. So the umpire called this a foul ball. They're challenging it. It clearly is off the front hand of his bottom part of his hand. So this is definitely a hit batter. Jansen should be awarded first base. That hurts. Jansen is wearing a pad to protect his wrist and his fingers. So it did get him there. And that's probably what the sound was. So they're going to take a quick review. But from the replays they showed here on the television, it clearly connected with him. 1 like away from 50 likes. Who is going to be the like to put us up over 50? But that had to hurt. You never like seeing a guy get hit in some of those vulnerable spots. And that definitely is one of them. So let's see what the call is. It is overturned. Yep, the ruling, he was hit by the pitch, and they're going to send him to first base. Thank you, EC3, dropping in our Discord link. If you're a Discord user, feel free to come join us before and after any stream over in the Discord, where we like to hang out, talk baseball, hockey, talk about anything. Haley, how's it going? Good to see you. It is 7-1 Blue Jays. Blue Jays with a commanding lead here today. Curtis Joseph, what's going in? Welcome in. Good to see you as well. So Jays now have a runner on first. That's going to bring Kiermaier back up to bat. Kiermaier is 1 for 2 today. He did score a run and get an RBI. Single in the third, an RBI, and a run. Here's the pitch to Kiermaier outside, 2-0 now. Englert coming in relief has not been solid. He's been really, really shaky. And there it is, 50 likes. Thank you all so much. We appreciate that. Excellent job helping out with those likes. Here's the pitch in there. This one is going to be scorched. It's going to drop in there into left center. It's going to score a run, or not score a run, excuse me. It's going to advance the runner. I'm getting ahead of myself. Little base hit, a little bloop base hit. Moves the runner over. So runners at second and third. And that's going to bring Springer back to the plate. Springer with his home run, his last at-bat. So what can Springer do here? 2 for 3 with a double and a home run. Let's get a triple. Come on, George. Let's get a triple. That would be amazing. Big cut here. He's down on one knee. Swung through that one and missed. A 2-run home run, a double, and 3 RBIs. Quite a nice night here for Springer. Top of the 6th. 0-1, no outs. 2 on for the Jays. Pitch way outside. 1-1 the count now. Nobody warming up in the Tigers' pen as of yet. Detroit in a whole heap of trouble here, and their woes continue. 2 on, no outs. Gene, hello there. Raid from CeeLo. On the go with CeeLo coming in with the raid. What's up, Gene? Lane, how's it going? The Raiders are coming in. Hey, as you're raiding, make sure to hit those likes. And if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Daniel, what's going on? Terry, what's going on? The CeeLo raid is here. The raid is here. Raiders, smash that like. I hope you guys are doing great. Tell CeeLo I say what's up, and he's a good man. Yeah, of course, of course. Sloth Dog in the house. The Raiders are here. Awesome, Tim. Thanks for coming in. D, what's going on? Thanks, buddy. That's right. There you go. Lane's coming in, hitting that like and subscribing. The Raiders, hit that like and subscribe. CeeLo, our partner channel, sending you over. Appreciate it so much. CeeLo's the man. This one's going to be shot down. It's a fair ball. Oh, no, foul. They call it foul. I thought that was fair. Thank you guys for coming in, hitting that subscribe. Be good. I will. You too. Make sure you give CeeLo a hard time. Just foul. McKinstry coming over, diving across to make that catch. Not in time. Springer was on his horse. He was moving. He's got to come back. Shannon, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you very much. We appreciate CeeLo so very much. Shannon, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Always. That's right, D. That's right. Dallas, what's going on? We finally found the Jays game. Springer's going to chop this one to center field. A diving catch. What a great play by Veerling in center field. Diving to come up with that ball. Veerling has been very busy in center field. And a spectacular catch there to finally get an out on the board. Now they've gotten through Springer. That brings up Bo Bichette, and Bo knows how to hit some balls. Bo's had a great couple of days against the White Sox and looking to keep things going here. And just like that, up to 60 likes. Fantastic. Thank you all. No. I left Dad alone in the kitchen. No worries, Dallas. Hopefully Dad is happy the Blue Jays are ahead today. Big time. And now it's Big Bo Bichette. Average now up to 320. He's got 2 on, only 1 out. So lots to work with. And Bo's going to swing low and foul this one back. Englert's just trying to get out of here. I'm surprised the Tigers haven't got anybody up and getting ready to come in. For the first time in days, Dad is not cursing at the TV. There you go. Positives, right, Dallas? Positives. Pitch coming in. Bo's going to chop this one. Foul. Bo knows. Bo leads the team with 136 WRCs. Tied for 18th in Major League Baseball. Bo is when Bo is on, he is such a great player. Such a great player. Am I the only guy who woke up in a cold sweat thinking Justin Hall is going to be there? Bo fouls this one back. Curtis, that's really funny. I woke up in a cold sweat thinking that Justin Hall is back. He is not. So we are still here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 out on the board, 2 on for the Blue Jays. Matthew, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Detroit waiting to deliver to Bo. Bo is waiting for it. It's down low, 2-2. Can even up that count. Runners to Jansen taking a big lead there at second base. He's going to walk on back. Bichette would love to put one in play and add to this 7-1 lead. Pitch coming in. He's going to foul this one back.
Foul ball.
Of course, if you missed it, Alek Manoah, starting today's game, playing really, really well. He's got 5 strikeouts so far. It looks like we're going to see him come back for the bottom of the 6th inning, but he's been pitching really well today. Nice to see in his return. Here's the 2-2 to Bo. Here's the pitch. Bo's going to sky this one. Again, back in center field, Verling going to make another catch, and he's going to throw this one in as the runners each going to advance. Both runners tag up and move forward. So Kiermaier just got into second base, so that's going to move the runners to second and third. So the Jays now have 2 runners in scoring position. There is 2 outs now on the board. That's going to bring Brandon Belt up to bat. Belt has a chance to score a couple more runs here with a base hit. He's got to put the ball in play. Here's a pitch high and outside. 1-0. So that puts Vladdy back on deck. Brandon Belt is 0 for 2. He walked and scored in the 4th, and he actually kicked off that big 4th inning with that walk. Here's the pitch coming in. Tries to swing, but couldn't hold back, and it's going to be called strike. 1-1 evens up the count. His walk rate is 14.8% this year. In the major leagues, the average is 8.4%. So he's almost doubled the MLB walk rate, which is incredible. Pitch is going to be high. The Moon, what's going on? Welcome in. The Moon. Glad you could join us. Who are you going for? Are you a Jays fan, a Tigers fan, or just a baseball fan in general? Here's a pitch coming in. This one is going to be driven high. Verling back in play. He's going to make that catch. Another catch for Verling. And the Jays are down here, leaving a couple on in the top of the 6th. It's going to bring us to the bottom. Alek Manoah getting this stretch on. He's going to return here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Manoah is having himself a great game. Tarkelson's coming up with Verling and Carpenter going to be the 3 for the Tigers. Now, the Jays and the Tigers, they will continue playing tomorrow in an afternoon game. We will not be calling it, but we're going to be watching. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, middle of the 7th, the Braves now up 2-1 over Tampa Bay. Top of the 7th, Miami 3-1 over Philadelphia. Top of the 6th, 2-0 Chicago over the Yankees, and that's what we want to see, because with a Jays win and a Yankees loss, the Jays will jump over the Yankees for sole possession of 3rd place. Texas 4-1 over Washington, top of the 5th. Boston 5-0 over Oakland, top of the 5th. Cleveland Guardians 3-0 over Kansas City. That's the end of the 5th. Milwaukee 1-0 over Cincinnati in bottom of the 1st. Baltimore, Minnesota, they are tied at 0s. Chicago, St. Louis tied at 0s. Houston, Seattle tied at 0s. So that is your out-of-town scoreboard for 8:22 p.m. Eastern Time. What a game this has been. The Jays have found their way. Coach, how's it going? Detroit still has a team. Yes, Coach, they do. It's hard to believe, but listen, they might not be a great team, but they got a beautiful ballpark out there. It's gorgeous. I still have 2 payments left on my hot dog at Skydome. There you go, Dallas. You've almost paid it off. It's a good thing you went with the beef dog and not the sausage, because you'd still be paying off the sausage. But Coach, hope you're doing well, my friend. Great to see you. So Manoah back out on the mound. Can we get a whoop whoop for Sam? There it is. Love that, Dallas. So Manoah coming out, ready to get it going. Bottom of the 6th inning. It's going to be Torkelson. He's 1 for 2 today. Here's the pitch by Manoah. Strike. What movement on that pitch. Wow. A sinker that was dancing all the way across the plate. Spectacular pitch. Manoah, the 0-1. He's going to deliver. Swing and fouled off. 0-2. Very quickly 0-2. Manoah still working fast here. That is outstanding. Bouncing around the state of Florida. Air conditioning. You got to do it, Coach. It is hot everywhere right now. Got to keep cool. The 0-2. Manoah looking for number 6, and he got him! Manoah on fire.
Can strike out real good. I mean, you look good when you strike out, man. When I strike out, man, it looks nasty.
That was a great pitch by Manoah. 6 strikeout on the day. Spectacular stuff. Wow. So that's going to bring Verling up. Verling, he's been busy today out in center field. First pitch in there for a strike. Verling. Whew. 90 miles an hour, so still some decent velocity coming in from Manoah. Pitch number 75 on the night. Comes in. This one is poked foul. So again, another 0-2 count in Manoah's favor. So good to see Manoah after such struggles and being sent down and all the bashing he took on social media. So great to see him coming right back and battling the way he is here today and his return to the major leagues. You know, his velocity has been great. He was up in the mid 90s, dropping it down to the high 70s, low 80s. His movement has been well. This one going to be outside, 1 and 2. The one thing he had, the one problem he's had is he's kind of fallen off the mound a little bit. He did have a balk earlier today where he slipped off the rubber. Actually, could have been a dangerous play, but he was able to regain himself. And he's moving right along. Pitch high, going to even it up at 2 and 2. So 7-1. Manoah's sat down the last, 7 in a row, I believe it is. 2 and 2. Here's the pitch. This one is going to be fouled back as Verling drops to a knee. took everything he had to swing and fight that one off. So nice, still going to the changeup, the sliders, holding back on the four-seam fastball, using the movement. This one is going to be down low and fouled off again. Verling just couldn't lay off that one. We've seen Manoah pitch it in the strike zone and then drop it out at the last minute. The same time, we've seen him come high and drop it down into the strike zone. In Summer League basketball, the Chicago Bulls have defeated the Toronto Raptors 83-74. Summer League basketball in Las Vegas. If you've had a chance to see the new Sphere building they've built in Las Vegas with all the LED lights, it is so cool. You got to check it out. So Manoah looking to deliver to Viering. Here's the pitch coming in. Verling's going to hit this right up to Bo. Bichette grabs it, spins around, puts it in the dirt to Vladdy, but Vladdy can't pull it out. Tough throw by Bichette. Vladdy had to go down in the dirt to grab that. You know, coach, the way their team is blown up, you wouldn't think so. And the big rumor is Pascal Siakam is being shopped around. If they move Siakam, yikes, things going from bad to worse for the Toronto Raptors. It's going to be a long rebuild. You've seen the new Sphere building. Yeah, I ran. It looks incredible. Looks absolutely incredible. So 1 on, 1 out, and here comes Kerry Carpenter, who's 0 for 2 today. The first pitch comes in, and it's a strike from Manoah. So Carpenter waiting, 0-1. Pitch coming in. He's going to golf this one, so it's 0-2. He's had 2 at-bats today. Hasn't really done anything. He is hitting 271 on the season. Manoah now up to 82 pitches, so I got to believe if he gets out of this inning, he will not return for the 7th. But hey, you never know. So Carpenter getting himself set in. Manoah with the 0-2. He's going to dig in and throw. Nice pitch. This one's fouled. Is there a play? Jansen drops the mask. And no, it is not. It's over the dugout. Pretty deep back in the crowd. So Carpenter fighting to stay alive with the 0-2 count. Now, following today's game, we're going to hop over to our good friends, the Florida Park Explorers. They're visiting Disney Springs. Going to be live streaming from there. So we will all be redirected. If you stick around after the stream goes off the air, you will automatically be redirected over there to hang out with some good friends and have some good fun over at Disney Springs. The Raps kept Leonard indoors. Yeah, the Raps need Leonard back. Swing and a miss there. He's going to sit him down. Manoah does it again. Woo! Way to go, Manoah. That's his 7th strikeout on the day. In his return, there it is. Morgan's getting those Ks up. The K's coming in. Stand him up, sit him down. Alex Manoah, a great job he is doing tonight. And he comes right back in it. Pitch in there for a strike. Baez, he's coming up today. He's hitting 225, 6 homers, 44 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts. Manoah's looking to punch him out again. First pitch was in there for a strike. Second pitch, he's going to foul this one sharply down the left field into the netting. So it's going to be 0-2, 2 outs. See how quick he can turn this one around. So Toronto, they had a real tough stretch with Texas, with the Red Sox, and they certainly turned it around against the White Sox. Can we say some of these go right, Dallas? So I'm going to say goodnight for now. All right, Duke, thanks for this amazing stream. Jays are doing is incredible. Absolutely, Duke. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your support, Duke. Appreciate it. We'll see you again real soon. Have a great night, my friend. So Baz going with a little bit of a split grip there. 1-2 the count now. Manoah gonna pitch outside. Gonna even it up at 2-2. I think Manoah just really likes pitching, and that's why he drives a lot of these to full counts. He's going hard. Let's punch this one out. Setting him up 2-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, misses outside. 3-2 now, full count. Mitch White is up, getting his arm warm for the Blue Jays, the right-handed reliever. 7-1, Toronto is out in front. Manoah trying to sit Baez down, and he's going to foul this one back. Nice pitch in there. Left it a little high. Baez fighting to keep it alive. Manoah's now up to 90 pitches. He'd love to end this inning. Get this one, sit him down. 3-2, 2 outs. Sit him down, Manoah. I'm giving you the juice. I'm giving you the power. Here's the pitch. Got him! Sit down. Woo! Another strikeout from Manoah, and he is fired up. Wow, he's going to Danny Jansen for the fist bump. He's going to end up with 8 strikeouts on the day. Absolutely incredible. There it is. Morgan gets the K's up. And we are going to the top of the 7th inning with Guerrero Jr., Chapman, and Whit Merrifield. Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't done it yet today. Let's get our virtual wave going. I'm going to count it down. If you've never been here before, all you have to do is get a wave hand emoji up in the air. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, let's get the wave going. Hey. Get those wave hands up as we're going to the top of the 7th inning. Here comes the hands. The hands are going up around our virtual stadium. Love it. Gotta get the hands going. Thank you for playing along. Appreciate it. Love the wave. Baseball tradition. The wave at the 7th inning. For me, whenever I go to the games, it's always ice cream at the 5th. We get a nice, a hot dog at the start of the game. You do your nice twist cone, or you get the little helmet cup with the twist in it. And then you got to get the wave going at 7. So thanks for playing along. Woo! And Manoah having a conversation with Schneider. I think they agree he's done. A little pat on the back, some hugs going around. Manoah is a happy camper. The Jays dugout, bunch of smiles on those faces. Jansen and Manoah, a big embrace there. So it's nice to see, after everything he went through, to come back and have a performance like today. He got the run support, and he put up his own strikeout, so he did a great job. I'm a nacho person. Do they serve not? Oh, Prep, yes. Let me tell you, Prep. So we were talking earlier, I went to see Indiana Jones last weekend, and I was so excited for movie theater nachos with the movie theater cheese. And I got to the counter, and there's a strike on Vladdy Guerrero, and I said, "Can I get my nachos and cheese, please?" And they said, "I'm sorry, sir. We're all out of nachos." I said, "How can you be out of nachos?" Here's Vladdy gonna bloop this one up. No! Perez going up at second base to snag that one out of the air. Nice catch there. Vladdy is donezo. So one quick out. So I'm like, what do you mean you have no nachos? A movie theater. You gotta have nachos. I was so disappointed. Like when McDonald's ice cream machine is down, right? Like McDonald's, if you need to have a backup ice cream machine. If your primary goes down, you bring in the backup. You got to have the ice cream reliever set to come in. You can't have the ice cream machine go down, especially when they have the cones for 99 cents. Vladdy is going to kill it at the home run derby. I'm so excited for the home run derby, Dallas. I can't wait. I hope Vladdy has a good showing. Pitch on the corner, going to get the call. So Brendan White is in to replace Mason Englert. Englert didn't have a great outing, but White's going to come in here, and so far he's able to get Vladdy to fly out, and now Chapman is in the hole, 1-2. Here's the pitch. Chapman's going to hammer this one to third base. Picked up, spin around, thrown over, not in time, and it's over the head of the first baseman. But Chapman had already run through the bag, so he doesn't get a chance to turn and go to second. Hey, Gordon, good evening, and hope you are doing well, my friend. So McKinstry, a tough throw. That one sails over first base, but Chapman, no chance to turn around and head down to second. So Chappie is on first, 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Whit Merrifield is going to come up. He's had an okay day. Has a hit, scored a run, and an RBI. He's going to take this one in on the hands. He's going to foul it back. So 1 for 3 RBI single, scored in the 4th inning. That monster 4th inning where the Jays put 6 up on the board. So Merrifield very quickly behind 0-1. Pitch coming up. He had to fall back, so he didn't make contact with his bat. Can even it up at 1-1. Very humid. Yeah, Gordon, very humid. Weather's bananas. Quick pitch coming in. He's going to line this to short. Thrown over to second for 1. Over to first. In time, he's going to punch him. Double play. The Tigers going to turn it around just like that. And we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the link in the chat is our Discord invite. It's also in our pinned message. If you have Discord and would like to join us in our community to come talk hockey, baseball, basketball, any sport, any topic, just come to Discord, hang out, and have some fun. We'd love to have you. So you can click on that link. It's an instant invitation. If you don't have Discord, you can download it for free. Join us from any computer or tablet or phone. So again, thanks everybody for helping us earlier with our video. If you missed out on it, if you didn't have a chance to see it, we dropped a little breaking news about William Nylander and a potential trade destination. And we asked for some help earlier to give it a watch and hit that like. So if you haven't seen it yet, there's the link. Go on over, give it a quick watch. It's only about 2 minutes, and then come right back. We'd appreciate any likes on that video. So thank you for supporting us there as well. You guys have been awesome tonight. We've been having a lot of fun with these Blue Jays. The Jays off to a nice game. It's always better when the Jays are winning and when the Jays are putting up some runs. Much better than some of our earlier streams where they just got shellacked. They have not written Matthews the check as of yet. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. So with Alek Manoah, the line on him, 91 pitches through 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, which is a season high for him. So he is officially out of this ball game, and in comes Mitch White. Mitch White coming in relief. So Alek Manoah, great job. We're going to stand up and give you the standing ovation. So way to go, Manoah. Great job in your return. You deserve the standing ovation. That's exactly what we needed to see from him today. So good. You know, Marcus Stroman was standing up for him all over social media, and a lot of other players were as well, kind of coming to his aid. And man, it's nice to see him to come back with such a strong outing the way he did today. So Mitch White has appeared in 6 games this season. He has a 3.38 ERA. His opponent's average batting average is about 273. First pitch coming in, or second pitch coming in, is a strike, 1-1. So his early velocity, 92.8 on a 4-seam fastball, 80.5 on the curve. So he's kind of mixing and matching. Here's a pitch in the strike zone, and it's foul back. So White is ahead 1-2. Awesome, Iran. Sweet. I'll hop over there and welcome you on the Discord after the stream. Thanks for joining. We have a ton of fun over there. Pitch coming in, misses high. 2-2, count is evened up. Feel free, Iran, to post in any of the channels over there. Here's the 2-2 coming in. This one is going to be chop foul. Way high and foul. 2-2. Come on, White. Let's get him out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Badu, Cabrera, Ibanez. The three we're going to see. Pitch coming in. This is driven in a center field. Kiermaier coming in, makes the catch. Kiermaier with the nice play. 1 out on the board. So that's going to bring up Cabrera. He has a strikeout today. His average has dipped down to about 245. 0 for 2. Strikeout and a line out. So 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Jays ahead 7-1. Big time game here for those Blue Jays. Pitch coming in. Top corner doesn't get the call. 0-1. Sorry, 1-0, I should say. Kessel eating hot dogs out of the top of the cup. Len, that is such a classic. Such a classic moment. Well, gotta love Uncle Phil. Phil Kessel. Where is he going to be next year? Is he going to end up staying in Vegas? Hopefully he gets some playing time. Got to keep the Kessel tradition alive. Here's the pitch down in the dirt. 3-0 now to Cabrera. Not a good start. 3 straight pitches. 3 straight balls. Trying to get set. Here's White. Oh, excuse me. White delivers, misses on the corner again. 4 straight pitches, and he walks them.
Ball 4.
Come on, White. The only good news with a walk here with 1 out is it sets up the double play ball. If you can get Ibanez now to line over to shorter second base and set up that double play, get out of the inning. Take it to the top of the 8th. Ibanez, he singled and scored kind of the 1 run the Tigers have. Pitch comes in, bottom of the strike zone, gets the call.
Strike.
There we go. 1 like away from 65. If you haven't yet hit that like, give it a clickety click, click, click. And thank you so much for doing so. Pitch coming in, driven right up to Bo. Flip over to second for 1, over to first. In time, double play. We called it. And that's going to do it. A quick inning there. We are going to top of inning number 8. Let's take a quick rundown of the out-of-town scoreboard. Still 2-1 Atlanta over Tampa, bottom of the 8th there. 3-1 Miami still, bottom of the 8th over Philly. 3-0 Chicago Cubs over the New York Yankees. That's bottom of the 7th. That's good news, Blue Jays fans. Boston 5-1 over Oakland. Cleveland 3-0 over KC. Milwaukee 4-0 over Cincinnati. Baltimore, Minnesota still 0-0. St. Louis, Chicago 2-0 St. Louis. Houston, Seattle 0-0. So those are your scores. If you haven't drank a beer through a hot dog straw, can you really call yourself a baseball fan? Prep, that is amazing. When I see that clip, I often wonder what is going on. Oh, it is getting so hot in here. With these lights, let's turn off this light for a little bit. It is getting hot. Nope, we got to turn it back on. It really messes up the camera. Oh, gotta love the hot dog straw. Can you imagine, like, who the first person was that tried that? Usually it's you see somebody doing it and then somebody else does it. What on earth makes you decide that's a good idea? right? The very first person who tried it, who said, you know what? I'm going to cut out the middle of this hot dog and I'm going to drink my beer with it. Oh, bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. So the Jays, Springer is dancing around with his Gatorade, double fisting the Gatorade. He's staying loose. The Jays are staying loose. They're having a good time because they are definitely putting the score up. Chocolate milk through a red licorice is okay, though. Well, yeah, of course. Of course. Anything with red licorice is okay. Chasen Shreve is coming in relief for the Tigers. So the Tigers with another pitching change here. They're moving around. We're going to see Varsho coming up. Danny Jansen and Kiermaier, the three on deck for Toronto. Top of the 8th inning. So kicking it off with Varsho. Varsho set. First pitch coming in low in the dirt. Going to be ball 1. Pitch coming in. This one is going to be hit. Call it foul. He kind of started running and he kind of said, wait a second, is it fair? Is it foul? Is it fair? Is it foul? And then the ump put the hands up and signaled, no, it is a foul ball. And it's a broken bat. So not only was it foul, Varsho's got to go get a new twig. He is 0 for 3 today. Theo, Sam Eagle in the house. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Trying to get things set. The pitch to Varsho down low again. He lays off at 2-1. 2-1 is the count. Jays with a monster lead. They pretty much did it all in the 6th inning. Big swing here. 2-2 now. The Jays and the Tigers each scored a run in the 3rd, and then it was the 4th. The Jays exploded for a huge 6-run inning. We haven't seen any scoring since. Pitch coming in. Varsho going to foul this one back. But the story of today's game, besides the hitting and the great game of Springer, it's been Alek Manoah. Manoah, his return to the majors, putting up 8 strikeouts. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Varsho goes down. He is out of here. Besides the first 3 innings, this has been a boring baseball game. You know what? There hasn't been much going on. The first half of the game had all the action. 65 likes. All right. Thank you all so much. That's a successful baseball game in my books. We appreciate you hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe, and just hanging out all evening long. And of course, thanks to Len for becoming a channel member and for AAU Triton gifting a membership earlier. Here's the pitch coming in to Danny Jansen. That's going to be high. Second pitch high, so it's 2-0. I'm just glad you don't call golf. I thought about it, Prep. I thought about it for the majors. I was like, I wonder how that would go. But then I said to myself, I don't think I could sit here for 6 hours. Under 3 months till hockey. That's right, Theo. October 11th, Toronto, Montreal. We're going to be scheduling that game soon. Pitch in their first strike, 3-1. Of course, Toronto's roster is going to look all kinds of different come October. We'll probably have in September the rookie tournament starting. This one is going to be poked over to third base, picked up, thrown across in time. So Jansen is down. 2 down. So if Toronto is going to be taking part of the rookie tournaments again, we will bring you that coverage, assuming we can get it. Just like we did last year, where Toronto took part in a rookie tournament in Michigan. We were able to bring that coverage. So hopefully it is something we'll be able to do again. Here's a pitch coming in. This one is driven right up the middle. It is a base hit for Kiermaier. Kiermaier, nice hit. He's going to go 3 for 4. So with 2 outs in the top of the 8th, Kiermaier is on first base again. He's pretty much set up shop there on first base tonight. And only 60 days until winter. Let's not count down a winter. I'm stoked to see Domi in the Leafs jersey. Feel old now. Oh, prep, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool to have him and Bertuzzi back. Springer up now. He's going to foul the first pitch back. Springer's 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run, a double, 3 RBIs. So a nice night for him. Average is sitting around 270. Setting up, here's the pitch, high. Did Springer go around? No, he did not. So it's going to be 1-1 the count now. Very excited to see what happens with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Of course, they still have some big moves to do. They're about 8.8 million over the salary cap. Big trade rumors for William Nylander going on. What's going to happen with him? Leafs are shopping Matt Murray around. Potentially talking about including Nick Robertson with Matt Murray in a deal to try and get someone to take Murray. Pitch coming in. Springer holds back. 3-1 the count now. So 12:30 is the Blue Jays game tomorrow. You can watch it on Rogers Sportsnet. Leafs are moving, shaking, and shimmying. That they are. That they are. Pitch coming in. Springer's going to foul that one back. 3-2. He just couldn't lay off of it. It's going to be a very interesting couple of weeks because they have those two big moves, those two big players they got to move, and then everything else will kind of sort itself out. We also know Samsonov filed for arbitration. So, in the next week and a half or so, we're going to hear what comes out of that. Once you file for arbitration, it does kick off a 2-week period. This one is going to be blooped up to right center. Here comes the Detroit Tigers. They're going to make that catch, Carpenter, and that does it for the Blue Jays. We're going to go over to the bottom of the 8th as this game is winding itself down. So yeah, we'll know where Samsonov is going to be. Will they come to an agreement before the arbitration hearing, or will it go to the arbitration hearing? And thank you so much, new subscriber, for hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate it. Only free agents that are left for the Leafs is Zach Aston Reese and Wayne Simmons. I doubt either of those two return. Wayne Simmons definitely not. Zach Aston Reese, I would be very shocked if they re-signed him. I liked him. I thought he did a heck of a job, and he wasn't overly expensive. But yeah, so Samsonov will get signed. I'm sure they will come to an agreement before the hearing. Last year, every case that went for arbitration did go to a hearing. The Leafs really want to lock him up for that 3 to 3.5 range. He wants, I think, about 4.5, somewhere in there. So they'll come to an agreement. The other thing, because he called for salary arbitration, that actually automatically opens up a second buyout period for Toronto. So if they can't come up with something for Murray in the short term, I would look in that second buyout period to see if Matt Murray is just flat out bought out of his contract. So there's lots of options for the Maple Leafs in the coming days and weeks ahead. And of course, we're going to bring all of that to you in videos posted as we get the latest news. For arbitration to open a second buyout, it's what the Leafs want. Oh, for sure. Hayden, 100%. I agree with you 100%. So it's going to be interesting to see what they all do. Lucas, what's going on, buddy? Hope you are doing very well. Sam, it's the first day of the Calgary Stampede. Get your cowboy hat on. There you go, Dallas. Maybe that's why Brad Tree Living was flying into Calgary on the MLSE jet. It's not to talk trade with the Calgary Flames. He was going to the Stampede on the Leafs jet. Can you imagine? So it's 7-1 Toronto. Here we are, bottom of the 8th inning. Rogers, up to bat for the Tigers. Very quickly, Rogers is ahead in the account, 2-0. Or sorry, 1-1. It's an even account. Jake Rogers. His photo on the big scoreboard is him strumming a guitar. That one's weird. This is going to be foul back. 1-2 the count now. It's country night here in Detroit. They're saying country night in Detroit. 1-2, pitch in there, got him, swing and sit down. Nice pitch, gets the strikeout. Stampede is a blast. The hospital gets busy 9 months. Oh, Dallas. Oh, Dallas. Dallas, have you ever gone? I know you a traveler. Have you ever gone to Calgary for the Stampede? So White gets a strikeout. That's going to bring McKinstry back up, and the first pitch in there for a strike. So White settled down. Some nice pitching coming through. Nothing like some Friday night baseball. Yes, I lived in Calgary for a few years. Went to Stampede many times. Very nice. So Dallas, did you get yourself? I came to the Stampede and all I got is this lousy T-shirt. Did you get one of those T-shirts? Blue Jays are having a field day tonight. That they are. Iran, what a couple of games, eh? After that rain delay, you know, they sweep the White Sox. Now they're putting together a great effort here. It's awesome. No, I did not get that shirt. Here's the 1-2 coming in, driven high in a right center field. This is going to be a base hit for the Tigers. With one out, Torkelson is aboard. Or sorry, McKinstry is aboard. That's going to bring Torkelson up to bat. I went to Welland Jackfish baseball last night. Stepmom, they beat the Bradford Red Sox 18-5. Wow. Lucas, that's awesome. Hope you guys had a blast. Live baseball is always so exciting. So much fun to be had. Here's the pitch coming in. Gets it in there for a strike. So White is actually pitching well. He's pitching very, very well, moving things around. So he's 1 for 3 tonight. Singled earlier on. Setting it up. 0-1. Fouled off his leg. 0-2. That hurts. We saw Vladdy do that earlier, except Vladdy got it off the shin. We had a good run of games so far. Love to see the Blue Jays keep it up. That's right. Isn't it funny, right, how streaky baseball can be? You know, you can go on a tear like the Jays are on right now, and they've done it the other way where they've stunk for several games in a row, like we saw against Texas and Boston. This one is going to be hit way high, and here comes Merrifield, and he's going to make that catch. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That's going to bring Verling up to bat. Again, Verling's been super busy tonight in center field. He's had to make a few big-time catches going back to the wall. Couple diving catches. So 7-1 Blue Jays, top of the 8th. It's nice to see the Jays smiling, getting their swagger back. A lot of these players, for a while, really looked like they were down in the dumps. The slump wasn't just with the bats. It was also in the mental state. They were having a tough time. But not anymore. So Merrifield and Vladdy having a laugh over the catch of that fly ball. So Verling ahead now, 2-0. 2-0, 2 outs. White trying to get out of this inning to move on to the top of number 9. Good night, Len. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate the membership and all the support. So have a great night, and we'll see you soon, Len. So 2-1, the count now to Verling. What changed the Jays around? You know what, Gordon? It's one of those mental games where you got to get your mind right, and then the bats start to follow, and all it takes is a good couple of games, a good couple of swings, and you get your swagger back and you get that momentum to build upon, and it turns everything right around. Jays were playing some tough baseball, and they They just were not getting it done. And they finally were able to turn that corner. Ooh, almost hit him. Kind of slipped up and out. So 3-2, full count now to Verling. 3-2, 2 outs, 7-1. Let's see if he can sit him down to end the inning. Let's take this one home. All we need is the Yankees and Orioles to lose. Yeah, and Yankees were losing. I'll go to the out-of-town scores at the end of this inning, and there's a hit up the middle. This is going to come around, picked up. He's going to come home. Here's the pitch, the throw to the plate. In time, no! He calls him safe. Calls him safe. McKinstry on the run, comes home, making it 7-2. Tigers trying to turn this one around. It was a good throw. It was a bullet right to home plate. Jansen had it in time, sweeps the arm back, just couldn't get the tag on it. Heads up base running. Let's see the replay. Ball is there. I still can't tell from that angle. Let's see. No, I think he was definitely in there safe. That was a very close play, though. Nice sweep. Nice try by Jansen. Great throw coming in. But the Tigers rallying here in the bottom of the 8th. They put one on the board. So Mitch White is done. He's pulled out. The Blue Jays making a pitcher change. It's a 7-2 for the Jays, and they're going to have a quick commercial break while they bring in the new pitcher. So, ladies and gentlemen, after tonight's game, you will be, if you're hanging out here as we go off the air, if you give it a couple seconds, you will be redirected over to our good friends, the Florida Park Explorers, as they explore and take you shopping in Disney Springs. And the good thing with our partner, the Florida Park Explorers, they are a concierge service. So if there's merch that they are looking at and you want it, you can actually sign up and they will live buy it for you and ship it directly to your home. So you don't have to go anywhere. Once we go off the air, after a few seconds, it will automatically transport you over to the Florida Park Explorers. You would not believe what happened during the... What happened, Lucas? What happened? Prep coming in with the gifted membership. I Can Prep. Thank you so much. And Lucas, congratulations. You are the recipient of a gifted membership. And thank you so much to I Can Prep too. Really appreciate that. Lucas, I will have to get you plugged in so you can start gambling and getting your points. Again, we did just reset all the points a couple of days ago. But yeah, thank you so much. So they're going to get the new pitcher on. It's going to be Bowden Francis. Bowden Francis, who's coming in relief of Mitch White. Mitch White was having a little bit of a tough time. He got through a few batters, gave up a run, and here comes Francis. Bowden Francis. He's got in 5 games an ERA of 2.92. His opponent's average is about 0.234. Gene's coming in with the double raid. Oh, Gene, love it. First pitch in from Francis in there for a strike. So with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Blue Jays just trying to close it out, move this along. Gene, how was the rest of the Braves game? Did they pull it off? Pitch coming in. This one is going to be skied up. Going back to the track. And there's Varsho, just like that, 2 pitches. It's going to end the inning. So when they return, it's going to be the top of the 9th inning with Bichette, Belts, and Guerrero Jr. looking to bring this one home. CeeLo sends his love. Braves won. All right, nice. So that's why he sends his love, because the Braves won. If the Braves would have lost, he'd be sending, well, some other stuff. Let's actually take a look. Let's go and take a look at that out-of-town scoreboard as we're going to the top of 9. 2-1 Braves over Tampa Bay. 4-3 Phillies over Miami. Final. Phillies came all the way back in 1, defeating the Marlins. Chicago with a 3-0 lead over the Yankees, bottom of 7. So we know, yeah, we know we need the Yankees to lose that one. So good on you, Chicago. Bottom of the 7th, Texas 6-2 over Washington. Middle of the 6th, 5-1 Boston over Oakland. 3-0 Cleveland. That is a final. 4-0 Milwaukee over Cincinnati. That is bottom of the 4th. Also bottom of the 4th, it's 0-0 between Baltimore and Minnesota. 5-0 now, St. Louis over Chicago, bottom of the 3rd. Houston with a 1-0 lead over Seattle, top of the 4th. The next set of games don't kick off till 9:40 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to keep an eye on that Yankee game. Red Sox lost a player due to an eject. Oh, wow. Lucas, that's wild. The fireworks going off there, eh? Players getting ejected. That's crazy. Hey, Daniel. Braves won 2-1. CeeLo said, hey again. Glass now, broken nail or something. Oh, no. Well, thank you guys for coming back in. We appreciate it. We're having a great time here tonight. The Blue Jays found their mojo, and they are up 7-2 as we go to the top of the 9th now, trying to close this one out. Bo Bichette is going to be first up. We got another pitching change. Jose Cisnero coming in relief of Chasen Shrive. So Cisnero coming in. He's looking to shut down the Jays here in the 9th. He's throwing a 2.18 ERA in 36 games. His opposing average is about 230. They're pulling the goalie again. That's right. Like I said, they don't get an extra attacker here, Dallas. So the Tigers coming in looking to shut the Jays down to close out this game. Jays with a commanding 7-2 lead. Tigers were able to get one back in the last half inning. I'd like to see a 92 series. Oh, Daniel, you and me both. And here's a bloop hit right up the middle, and it's bobbled, so a base hit. Ibanez tried to make the play, scooped it up, bobbled it a few times, and couldn't control it as Bo Bichette with an infield single there. The question is, will they call it an error? And yes, they do. So it's going to be an error on the Tigers, and Bo Bichette gets aboard. That would be awesome. It would be so cool to see a Jays Braves World Series again. This is a lot better than that first stream with you guys getting shut out. No kidding, right? Oh my God. Terrible. Terrible. This is actually, I think, the first Jays game we've done where they've been winning. So here's the pitch coming in. Brandon Belt taking it in for a ball. 2-0 is the count now. Belt scored a run earlier today. He had a walk and a strikeout. Brandon Belt's got a little awkward stance, a little closed off, but it works for him. Pitch coming in. He's going to swing and foul this one back. Now, we talked earlier, Brandon Belt is doubling the league average for walks. He was averaging about 14.8%. The league average was about 8.5% in terms of walk rate. So Brandon Belt definitely leading in the walks. He's going to take that one down low. I was impressed with how you kept it together. Yeah, sometimes, you know, what comes out is very different than what's on the inside. We'll just leave it at that. Daniel, they certainly do. A very difficult division. This one is going to be fouled back again. So 3-2, full count. So one of the, chili time. I had some chili tonight for dinner. Except I didn't make it. It was the Tim Hortons chili. I'm a big fan of the Tim Hortons chili. So full count here to Brandon Belt. One runner on. No outs. Here's a delivery on the corner. Doesn't get the call. Another walk. His second walk of the game for Brandon Belt. It's going to advance Bichette to second base. I can't believe he didn't give him that call. That looked like it was right on the corner of the strike zone. So that's going to bring up Big V. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Not had a great game. He's 1 for 4. He did single and score in the 4th. Vladdy with a chance. No outs. 2 on. Looking for redemption. Bottom of the strike zone. Strike 1 to Vlad. Come on, big Vladdy G. I don't think we've been live for a Vladdy Guerrero home run this year. That needs to change. Vladdy's going to push this one to right center. It's going to drop in. Vladdy, he's going to get on base. They're going to throw this one in. And that's going to score a run as Bichette coming all the way around. He's going to go in to score. So the Jays get that 1 run back, making it 8-2. An RBI single for Vladdy Guerrero. Here's your home run derby winner right here. You think Vlad is going to win it? I hope he performs well. The Jays typically, whenever they get a chance to shine at the All-Star game or the All-Star festivities, they can be disappointing. Red Sox first player was arguing with the first base umpire and got tossed that night. Of course they did, Lucas. That's awesome. Where is your Bo Bichette headband? That's right. I got to get it. What do they charge? Like $40 for a Bo Bichette headband or something? It's crazy. Pitch going to be low. 1-1 now to Matt Chapman, the ice cream man. The Rays lose today. Yes, they did, Alex. Unfortunately, those Braves took out the Rays. Oh, excuse me. Here's a pitch coming inside of the strike zone. That time he got the call. 1-2 now to Chapman. Chappie did score a run today. He's got 2 walks on the day. 8-2 Blue Jays. 2 on, no outs. Chapman takes it low. 2-2 now. Trying to make it 3 men on base. Chapman waiting for the 2-2. Taking the count down now. The delivery low again. Going to bring it to a full count. 3-2 count to Chapman. Chapman doing a great job holding off a couple of those pitches. Those are pretty darn close. Top of the 9th now. Yankees are still down by 3. Chapman waiting for the pitch. Here it's going to come. Full count pitch in there. Chapman's going to foul this one back. Nice pitch and a nice bit of swing there by Chapman to stay alive. Yeah, we are watching to see what happens in that Yankee game. A Yankee loss and a Blue Jays win means Toronto will hold sole possession of 3rd place in their division, as well will jump over the Yankees for that last wild card spot. I know it's early to be watching the wild card, but with this division, man, every game counts. So Chapman's still hanging in there with a 3-2 count. A long at bat. Here's the pitch. Outside, misses him. Chapman is going to walk again.
Ball 4.
So that is going to load the bases with no outs here in the top of the 9th for Whit Merrifield. And here comes a little walk to the mound. Loaded baked potato on deck. Set him up. Who's going to knock him in? So they're having a little conversation on the mound. Bo Bichette had been $18.99. All right, so I was a little overestimating the cost there. Bo Bichette. Well, I got to answer some of these comments on TikTok. Do that after the game. Look at the NL East. Mets, Braves, both 101 wins. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. The tiebreakers make me so nervous. Whenever you play those tiebreaker games, drives me nuts. So Whit Merrifield is up with the loaded bases, and it's a wild pitch. It gets past. That's going to score a run. So the runners advance. It scores a run. Make it 9-2 Blue Jays. A wild pitch. Jose Cisnero just could not stand the pressure, and he puts it in the dirt, and it took a funny hop away from the catcher. So wild pitch scores another one for the Blue Jays. They still have no outs with 2 on. Pitch to Merrifield. Almost another wild pitch. The catcher had to dive across for that one. Wild thing on the mound here. Why can't we play it right, Dallas? This is like a team we haven't seen in a long time, the way they're playing. Another pitch in the dirt. Yikes. This is the opposite of the first game. Completely. Prep coming in with the super chat. Little bro sent me a video of him pitching and his buddy measuring with a speedometer thing. 97. It was a thermometer. Wow. Prep, thank you so much coming in with the super chat. Much, much appreciated. This one is going to be skied back. Took me seconds to realize it was a thermometer. That's awesome. Thank you, Prep, very much for the $5 super chat. You can go to Little Caesars. $5, $5, $5. Remember those commercials? Gotta love Little Brothers. Yes. I'll have to answer that one with yes, just in case they're watching. This one hitting the foul territory. Miscommunication between the Tigers. They lose it in the lights. They kind of tripped over each other, and that one bounces in foul territory. So Tigers, some miscommunication, and they let it drop so they don't get the out on the foul ball. Oh my gosh. Tigers just having a tough time closing this game out. 3-2, and this one is hit hard. It's hit back to the wall. It's out of here, and we caught another one. We caught another one. It's a 3-run home run shot by Merrifield all the way from Detroit to Toronto, and I caught it. Merrifield going deep. 100-mile-an-hour exit velocity, 368 feet over the wall. 12-2 Blue Jays. It's Schmemmer time. Wow.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Homer. Just. Wow. They just said Whit Merrifield has more home runs in the last 24 hours than he does all season. That was pretty funny. What a shot. Merrifield. Boom. Yeah, you did call it. Gene says, show that ball again. Here you go, Gene. Straight from Detroit. There you go. Whoops. It's a little worn. A little worn. This is crazy. That it is.
Holy cow.
Great shot. The Jays are happy now. They're put up 6 in the 4th, 5 here in the 9th. It's 12-2. Zach Short is now coming in replace of Cisnero. Zach Short, no relation to Marty Short. Short is coming in. Wow. That was crazy. And is this the case? Or I gotta look this up. They're saying Zach Short is actually a positional player. I gotta look this up. So yes, Zach Short is actually a shortstop. So the Detroit Tigers are bringing in one of their spare shortstops to pitch off the mound here in the top of the ninth. There's no outs on the board. So Varsho is coming up, and he's going to hammer this one. Does it get out of here? No. Great sliding catch by the right fielder. Wow. Varsho hammers this one deep, and a great sliding catch coming across. So he is out as Carpenter just came out of nowhere. I thought that was going to drop in. So Zach Short, the shortstop, gets a deep fly ball. Varsho just tattooed that one. So here comes Danny Jansen. Jansen's coming up here. Sure. It's funny because he's a shortstop, he's not taking a full windup. It's like BP. Danny Jansen going to foul this one back. Dirt in the skirt. That's right. Oh, I like that one too. Dirt in the skirt. So he's lobbing them in here. 45, 58, 65. This one is going to be fouled up in the foul zone. Catcher able to make a play, and that's going to be 2 outs. So Short is coming in, throwing them in almost like batting practice. And the Jays are having some issues making some good contact. The timing is totally off. Sam would be like the E-Bug. Yeah, it kind of would be like the E-Bug. The emergency backup pitcher coming in. Whoa, and that one is hit a ton. Back to the wall. It's in play. That didn't go out. How did that not get out? So a very long single for Kiermaier. He jumped all over that one. Hit it to the wall. How did that not get out of here? So he just drove that. Yeah, I don't want to see Kiermaier. I want to see the ball in the fence. He even thought it was out of here. They're not even going to show the replay. So Short throws a... Springer takes a strike. Oh, and he hits him. Springer gets hit by the pitch, and he's laughing. He's laughing. Hit by a 53-mile-an-hour pitch. So what happens when you put a shortstop in a pitch? So Springer marches down the line. So now there's 2 on. This is wild. Absolutely incredible. So I think, did they just say there's a rule that once you're down by 8 runs, you're allowed to put in positional players? This is crazy. I'm going for 20. I don't know if we're going to get to 20. Maybe 15. So that's going to bring Bo Bichette up now. Here comes the pitch in. Bichette sits back, going to drive this one down the right field line. It's going to drop in play. Oh, no, they're saying foul. I thought that landed just inside. So Bichette's going to come back. Because they're lobbing them in about 40, 50, 60 miles an hour, the way they're lobbing in, these players are just having to sit back. So it's really tough when you're used to facing 80, 90 miles an hour to adjust your patience. Bichette going to line this one into center field. That one's going to drop in, so this should load the bases. Going to load the bases again, Blue Jays. Have the bases loaded, and that's going to bring Brandon Belt up. Brandon Belt, who really started everything off in the 4th inning. He's going to come up here. He sits back, and he's just going to line this to first base. Thrown over to short, and they're going to touch up, and that's going to do it. So the shortstop pitches out of the inning, and we are finally going to go to the bottom of the 9th innings as the Jays put 1 up in the 3rd, 6 up in the 4th, 5 in the top of the 9th. Detroit put up 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 8th, and now they're down to their final 3 outs of this game. Cubs held on to beat the Yankees 3-0. That is big time news. Thank you, Dave, for confirming that. With the Cubbies win over the Yankees, Should the Blue Jays hold on to their 10-run lead, the Jays will move into that third wild card position. And they will kind of leapfrog over the Yankees, dropping the Yankees to 4th in the American League East Division. Tampa Bay still way out ahead there, followed by Baltimore. Boston is starting to creep up as well there and there, so it is certainly going to be a sprint for the finish line in the second half of the season in the AL East. Dallas, oh my beer, I'll go pitch. Gee, that's pretty much what it was. It's like, I want you. You're going to pitch. Coach, I'm just having dinner. Put the chicken wings down and go pitch. That was crazy. It was like, what was that basketball movie with Will Ferrell? Not Tropic Thunder. That was the war movie. Tropic something. You know, Will Ferrell, where he has the 70s AWA. Was it AWA? I don't know. Whatever it was. The old basketball team that merged to the NBA. That's what we're experiencing here. It was like a movie. Need a couple of hours to warm up. What a bizarre scenario that was. If we leave now, we'll beat the traffic on the Gardner. God, the Gardner. All right, the Jays trying to close it out. Francis still in here. A real pitcher. He's in here against Baez. Baez having a tough game himself. Pitch coming in. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 0-2 now. Where dreams go to die. I know they ripped down a big part of it, but I thought they were eventually going to rip the whole thing down. Pitch outside. Doesn't go around. I'm not sure what the status is with the Gardner anymore. So the Blue Jays trying to close this one out. So we're here in the bottom of the 9th. 1-2 the count on Baez. Pitch in there. Got him swinging. See you later. Strikeout.
Strike 3, you're out.
Baez sitting down. Jays have been throwing a lot of strikeouts today. Great movement. So that's going to bring up Badu. Badu coming in here. Yeah, he signed through 27. Pitch going to be down low, 1-0. Do you see Tom Cruise's thing on TV? I did. Dallas, I actually saw the clip. It was so funny. The interviewer kind of started talking about the traffic, and he just went off about it. It was hysterical. But every time he would say Toronto, he would say Toronto, Toronto. And it would drive me nuts. The emphasis on that other T. Badu going to drive this one back to right center field at the track. Kiermaier going to make the catch. 2 outs. Tigers down to the last out here in this crazy game. 12-2 Blue Jays. Jays 12 runs, 14 hits, no errors. The Tigers 2 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. Craig, how's it going? They're not going to rip down the Gardners because they did it in Boston, the big dig, and it took 13 years. Wow. Craig, I hope they don't. I know they ripped down the part of the Gardner that goes past the DVP on-ramp. But yeah, what a nightmare it would be if they ever tore that thing down. They would have to close down the Gardner and Lakeshore to do it. Oh, downtown would be a mess. Why did they play the last inning? They should just end it. Pitch coming in. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 outs. Tigers down to the last out of the game. Let's shut them down. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the pitch. Outside. 2-2 now. Trying to close this one off. Jays going to be back at it tomorrow. I think it was 12:30. We're not going to be streaming, But if you were going to watch the game, it's a 12:30 start. Here's the pitch in there. And it's going to be foul back. Jansen taking it off the mask short in here. Coming in for Cabrera, and he fouls that one back. So 2-2, 2 outs. Better to keep patching the old gardener up. Hide the rebar. There you go. In the dirt. 3-2, full count. That's right, Craig. It would be much better to just keep patching it up. Here's short. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. It's over. The Blue Jays win. Big time. Way to go, Jays. Big time. Big time. Let's go back over here. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible ball game this was. The Blue Jays take it 12-2. Again, they scored 1 in the third, 6 in the fourth, 5 in the ninth for 12 runs on 14 hits. The Tigers go 1 in the third, 1 in the eighth for 2 runs on 7 hits, and the Tigers had an error. Alex Manoah, what an incredible outing he has. He gets the win to bring him to 2-7. He had 8 strikeouts on the day. He was awesome. Really great to see Manoah back and pitching well. And with this win, the Blue Jays do leapfrog over the New York Yankees to take sole possession of third place. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to exit the stream and head off the air, but don't go anywhere because you will be momentarily transported down south. You will be forwarded and redirected over to our good friends, the Florida Park Explorers. So as you go into the Florida Park Explorers stream, tell them Sam says hello. From all of us here at the Samuel B12 Experience, thank you for being part of our stream and hanging out tonight. Thank you, Prep, for the super chat and the gifted membership. Thank you to AAU Triton for the gifted membership as well, and to Len for becoming part of our membership team. We appreciate you all so much. To everybody who hit the like and subscribe today, thank you kindly. Make sure to check out all of our Toronto Maple Leaf news videos. We'll have more coming at you very soon. From all of us over here, from my family to yours, good night, have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the streams. Take care, everybody.